Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Tap in. We apologize. We're a little bit late today. Today is Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Thursday. Yeah,
today
no hump day.
Is Thursday.
Friday Eve. I think you call it Friday Eve.
It is called Friday Eve, but bigger than all that.
Yes.
Mike's back.
Is Jay Black's mother birthday.
Yes. Can we clap it up for that?
All right. Yeah.
Can we? You know what? Don't be like that.
I just say yeah. I'm just not
gonna start the day. Don't get a beating on your birthday.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Good morning, Don. Good morning.
Good
morning.
Jay Blizzy, Jay Black's mother effing birthday. Now, the reason why this is such a big deal.
Good morning, Kathy. Welcome back, Mike.
After all the thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kathy. After all the years of working with him, the secret has always been one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who he has on his taxes.
That's funny.
His goddamn birthday. Oh, I ain't even got the. I'm so into. I ain't even got the. I gotta change the screen in the back. His birthday. I've never. After all the years, every year we'd be on the radio and I'd celebrate my birthday so crazy it'd be so efficient. And this dude would subtly, for some reason, I don't know what happened on the birth. I don't know what happened. If there was a problem when he came out the womb,
I don't like this day.
If the doctor said something to him crazy, I just know this dude would downplay. We couldn't even make money off his birthday.
Nah, and
we made
that's
money
off
my birthday. Yeah. We couldn't even make any money because we didn't know. Because we made money off everything. Why can't we make money off his birthday? So today, the special day is that today is the day this man was born. Jay Blizzy, Jay Black.
After all these years.
And he doesn't know it, but Lady Q is going to do a 5-minute spiel.
Damn, whatever.
Yes.
I'll be out so fast.
Every
box would be gone. Everything would be blacked out.
You're such a dick. Why are you such a dick?
Terrible.
She know I'm low key. I just keep it pushing. That psychic giving me saying my name and the birthday to do my reading that outed me. But yeah, I'm not for the big deal with birthdays. For me personally, I do it for other people. But for me, it's just like, oh, I appreciate it. Much love. I made it another year. Salute.
No, first of all, it's your own personal holiday, Jay Black. It's the only holiday you don't got to share with nobody else. Like, it's your birthday.
I'm sure it's somebody else's birthday out there. I'm sure, but I get what you're saying, and I appreciate the love.
You're impossible.
And we, it's Friday Eve. Mike's back. We got to hear about his flight back to Dallas. I know it was some hiccups.
No Wi-Fi.
Friday Eve. Today is Jay Black's birthday, and Friday Eve is Friday Eve. It is what it is. I had no hiccups. I watched the movie.
On Spirit.
No. I ain't messing with Spirit. I got she's on Spirit. No. I gotta stop playing with them. Like I gotta stop.
Because we definitely. I was like, yeah, Michael Shawn ain't checking in. Y'all know Spirit ain't got no Wi-Fi.
Nah, I gotta stop playing with them. Because it didn't make any sense. I was like, I gotta stop playing. So I was on Delta, and they were all good. And there's a movie that was released, I think, a year and a half ago with Tiffany Haddish and Billy Crystal. I would watch that movie, y'all. I was so impressed with Tiffany Haddish. Like, for real.
She was in a few last year, right?
No, it's her and Billy Crystal. I'm going to get the name before we get off the air. And
it was like a real role, not just her being a comedic role. She was like a real serious actress.
It was a role. She still was Tiffany Haddish in it.
Good morning, Suave. Mm-hmm.
But it was a good movie. It wasn't an Oscar nominated movie. It wasn't something like that. Some people are going to compare it to when Kevin Hart did the movie with the guy who's in a wheelchair And
yes.
I know which one you're
but
talking
to me, this movie with Billy Crystal, because Billy Crystal is an icon. He knows how to make movies. It was good. It was very good, to the point where we landed and the movie was still going. And now I'm sitting there going like, I had like like 8 more minutes left in the movie. And I never got up to get my bag. Like I watched.
You wanted to see the end. How did this end? Thanks, Jacqueline. I see you. Thank you.
They probably was trying to clean the plane, sir. You can board now.
But it's one of those. It's one of them things. Like if you have an older parent, if you have an older parent who's going through like getting older, and you realize you've seen your parent be the dominant person in your life, and then you see them get fragile. The movie touched that nerve. Like I was really having to keep my eyes open, not wanting to water up because I had the 2 black ladies next to me, and I was like, "Yo, what in the hell? What are y'all doing to me right now?" Like I literally had to look at my phone for no reason. So shout out to Tiffany Haddish, and obviously because of COVID and stuff like that, the movie wasn't able to go into the movie theaters and stuff like that. And we weren't able to get happy birthday, Jay Black.
Yes. Good morning, Stacy.
Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. Good morning, Action Jackson. It's all love. So Mike is giving us his. He said he didn't take Spirit yesterday, y'all. We was talking about you on Spirit and with no Wi-Fi.
That is crazy. So you are a Virgo.
Yes, he is. Me, him, and Stacy are all on the Virgo train.
Yeah. Virgo season right now.
That is amazing. So what's today's date? Today's August what?
The 26th.
So the 26th goes, Virgos go from the 26th till September
23rd. From the 23rd.
Yo,
I don't know where it ends though. When does it end?
Yes.
Sometime in September.
I think the 22nd.
The end of September sometime, that last week or so, something like that in September.
Yo, that is absolutely effing amazing that if you ever go watch my Relapse Again, the best friend that I'm talking about who gets killed, it's a Virgo. And his birthday is September. I forget. I always try his birthday. It's in September. That's crazy.
Yeah. Virgos. We here.
Oh my God. Y'all bring but horror to my life.
What?
Jesus.
What do you mean?
No, I'm playing.
The best people in your life are Virgos.
September 22nd. Stacey
Who else is a Virgo?
22nd.
Be clear.
Who else is a Virgo? You're a Virgo, Mo?
Yes.
When's your birthday?
Look at his best friend talking.
I don't know my birthday.
We've been working with each other over 20 years. He don't even know Mo's birthday.
Really?
When is
I know when your birthday is.
No,
my
but
birthday is September 15th. September 15th.
Wow. Wait a second. So you and Jay are Virgos?
Yes.
Yeah.
But unlike Jay, I always allowed you to celebrate my birthday.
Nice to meet you, Mike Sean.
Hey, Mike Sean. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, how y'all doing?
My name's Mo. I'm a Virgo.
I'm a Pisces. I like long walks on the beach.
Yeah, actually, I'm enjoying that bacon later. Actually, I got a dentist appointment. I might gotta break out my.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
But every time we celebrated, we was either at the Comfort Inn or we was at. Y'all brought me a cake one year. We had cake and drinks at the Comfort. Y'all don't remember that?
No, I remember kind of. But Kathy said, "Mike, is the airline still selling the middle seat?" Kathy, the airlines never stopped selling the middle seat. Only Delta. I flew American, Frontier, Spirit. The only people who didn't sell the middle seat was Delta. That was it.
Right.
That was it. But damn, I didn't know these two people were Virgos. Yeah. That's weird.
That's what friends are for.
But I'm not like Jay Black. I love birthdays. I think that they're personal holidays, and I get excited for everybody's birthday.
That is crazy. All right.
I took all my stuff down years ago on social media. Yeah.
Birthday.
Why are you so mad about your birthday?
No, I'm not mad. I just, I'm not for all of the. I don't know. I just like to keep it moving. It's another day. Let's just keep it pushing. Do what you do, and that's
You
I'm
are
not for the
like
big
the
deal stuff.
Grinch when it
No, I'm
comes
not a
to
Grinch.
holidays.
For you,
Oh my
we're
Did you ask?
God.
Did you ask the psychic why you downplayed birthday so much yesterday? Because I wasn't
Nah,
here. Y'all wouldn't
the
get that good question.
That psychic was on. Actually, he's putting an event together in Dallas. He's in Dallas
Yes.
today with Shawnee. They're doing a little rooftop reading. You should actually go by. It's gonna be like a small group of 15 people. They linking up today, and I think if anyone's interested in that Dallas area, hit up Shawnee on her inbox.
It's an exclusive, and it's exclusive though. So there's only 15 seats, J Black.
So what type of threesome was Shawnee involved in last night that exhausted her so much that she couldn't make it today? Like what was there?
Shawnee is a hardworking woman. She
did she
presses
have
a
a
lot of
threesome with a
buttons.
robot? Like was there a robot involved? And she just
We know she'd have kept a poncho on through the
whole thing.
You know how she do. She keep clothes on when she get massages.
Don't be playing my girl like that. Don't be playing my girl like that.
No, she just needed a day off. She was like, long day. She got a lot going on.
No, we love her, but she
needed a mental health break. Like respect the space.
Shawnee keep her clothes on. Like Shawnee will like. I love this word. This is the only reason why I'm saying this joke. Shawnee will have a threesome and wear galoshes. I love the word galoshes. The word galoshes. I just love the word galoshes.
Terrible.
That is such an ugly and cute word at the same time. Galoshes. Put your galoshes on. What up, Steph? Good morning.
Good morning, Steph. I hope you're feeling better today. I know you got that interview. Hope it went well.
She had an interview yesterday for the job. Did you get the job? Well, you wouldn't know if you got the job necessarily unless they hired you on the spot. But let us know. Hopefully, did you feel that it went well? Steph is trying to go for another gig, and she had an interview and was asking the psychic if she was going to get that job or not. But
what the psychic say?
He, those direct. I don't know. What did he say with that?
No, he didn't want to say that.
No, he did say it was a change.
Some changes.
Yeah, it was a change coming. Yeah. What did she?
Quick, no side.
Awesome.
Cool. No segue. This is the no segue zone, y'all. And somebody's gonna steal that. The no segue zone. So when y'all went, I know we talked about it, but I want to go back because J Black really gets connected with our guests. I, on the other hand, I'm very detached from our guests. Like the financial bully got mad at me because I get bored when we get into details. Like I get bored, even though it's good for me. Jay, you're not on an island on yourself. I'm the same way about my birthday. To me, it's just another day. Just happy to be alive.
Yes, action is I appreciate it. Thank you, but yeah, it's just another day.
If you're happy to be alive, then celebrate being alive.
Thank you, Michael Shawn.
You two dudes, let me tell you, action, love you. You know how much love we got for you.
Yes.
You bastards better stop underestimating what it is to have another day on the earth. That's what you better do. And you better start celebrating because guess what? You want cats to celebrate when you're dead and gone because I'm going to have to do a speech at Jay Black's funeral and the whole nine.
I'm going to have to coordinate the chicken.
Mo's going to have to coordinate shit and we're going to have to all get together and it's going to be a big, sad deal, which it's not going to be a big, sad deal for me because I'm going to make people laugh. But if we're going to do all that work on the day you die,
yes.
The day you breathing, can we appreciate the person who's breathing?
Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Michael.
Of course. But yeah, just keep it in mind. It's not a, I don't necessarily look for it. Every day. I appreciate it.
Every day we wake up, the alternative was we're dead.
True. Now that's true.
So the day that we're going to celebrate your anniversary on birth, enjoy it because March 2nd every year. March 2nd every year. March 2nd. I'm telling y'all bastards, March 2nd. Forget my birthday and the show is over. March 2nd. I don't give a damn if you send me some corny ass flowers.
No. Before we be up, I would text Michael Shawn and say, "Hey, happy birthday!" I forget a lot of stuff, but his birthday is not one of them. And now that we know yours, J Black, we're never gonna forget.
Y'all gonna forget. You'll forget next year. I had to say the birthday. I think I slipped up one time, and then I said it for the psychic so he can do the reading.
He did, and I wrote it down that day.
Y'all forget.
But that's the
Look,
great
Mike,
thing about cell phones. It's all locked in now. Now your birthday's under your contact.
Oh snap! Steph said, go ahead.
Mike, we missed you. Laugh out loud. Jay Black impression of you was too funny. Mike 3-2, laugh out loud, and I'm 3-6. Hey, and I'm gonna go check.
Pisces.
I'm gonna go check the impersonation because I didn't see the show. I'm gonna check the impersonation on YouTube.
I said he wasn't gonna see it. He wasn't gonna check it out. I wouldn't think nobody's gonna tell you. But yeah, it was
if I wasn't on the show, what was the show?
What? We ain't need you. You know what's funny? My son looked at the
Takeover Legends took over for you.
My son looked at the show yesterday. He stopped. He said, "Well, where's Mike Shawn?" Oh, so it was Jay Black in the Takeover Legends. He said, He saw me in your spot on the box.
Superhero. Superhero knows what it is.
I said Mike had to get on the flight, so yeah, he missed it.
No, but you know what? It'd be easier to watch y'all because the reason why I don't watch our shows because I hate watching me. Like I hate listening to air checks. I hate watching stuff. Like now I can watch y'all like later today after I get a haircut. I can watch y'all and I can relax and just be like, all right, let's see what these N-words is doing. Dave Burns. What up, Dave?
We did miss you. But you said I'm connected to the guest. You was about to tell a story or something. I don't know where you were going.
Oh, no. Jay is thank you, Jay. Jay gets connected, right?
Mm-hmm.
He don't even know how connected he gets. So he goes to a white party and he got the magician there.
Yeah, I got
Rand.
Yeah,
like Jay gets connected. Like Jay's
I look out for our guests. If we got a guest, somebody I know got an event, I say, yo, we got this magician guy. I think he'd be dope for your event. And I suggested him and they booked him. And he was there, I was there. So yeah, I thought that we show love. Like them.
No, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying that. Jay was like, yo, Mike, if you ain't doing nothing, what? Jay Black's like the foster parent. He stays too close to the kid after the kid leaves.
I know you're gone. I know you're 18. I know you done aged out of the system and stuff, but you want to go get some lunch?
Where my money going on with this?
I look out for people. You heard what Enes said. Remember, I looked out for him with the band when no one knew who Enes was. You just show love to people. And, just do good.
And we're gonna have Enes back on the show because I let him off easy. We're gonna let him. We gonna have Enes back on the show because there was a lot of punchlines I missed because I was trying to be nice. We're gonna have Enes back on the show.
We're supposed to be nice to our guests, right? But
we are, of course.
Ask real questions, but still,
we're supposed to have fun.
Some coof. That's what my 8th grade teacher told me. You gotta have some coof.
That's such an old school word.
It's so old.
That is such my mom.
That's my lady.
Mom. Oh my
you
god.
So
you ain't got no coof. Oh my god, my dude.
Oh, he is a year older today, Michael Shawn. He is a year older. He's getting a little bit more mature.
Not the coof. Not the coof.
There's certain things that I always remember from my childhood in school, and that was one of them. The 8th grade teacher.
That's an old word.
Yeah, you gotta have some coof.
That's right up there next to heifer, cow.
And one other takeaway was 5th grade. Do you know that practice does not make you perfect? Practice only makes you better. I learned that from Les Brown. He came to my school in 5th grade. So those are the two things from my school years that always stood out. Practice does not make you perfect. And every time I hear somebody say that, I'm like, nope, it only makes you better. There's no such thing as being perfect.
No, that was great. That was great. And I'm glad. No, that was great. And I'm glad that you are reflecting on your birthday. You're reflecting. I think that is growth. I think that's something that's going. But tell Les Brown to shut his stupid dummy ass up.
Not a stupid dummy.
Tell Les Brown to shut his stupid dummy ass up. Of course we know you can't be perfect. Oh my God, I'm trying not to curse right now. Les Brown trying to impress some kids. Talking about, practice don't make perfect, makes better. Stupid dummy, we know. We told Jesus. Plus, we not perfect. Jesus.
Good morning, Mark.
Good morning. What the stuff you say? Oh, Jay Black. Oh, I was awesome. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Steph. She said the whole gang did awesome. Yeah, Mo was like the super duper
the viewers
MVP.
Were up, man. Pretty cool. Mo and Shawnee and Jay Black crack. God bless. They did their thing. And that's why I had to tell
you can leave us at home by ourselves sometimes.
That's why I had to tell Shawnee to sit her ass down today. Too much. No, I'm playing. I'm playing.
Thanks,
Ro. Put Shawnee on punishment.
Happy birthday, Jay Black!
Daddy can't come out of room. Yes, everybody.
Suave.
Some people
don't
don't
know.
know.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
some
how
people don't
about
know. Practice don't make you perfect. It only makes you better. But go ahead.
there's no such thing as perfect?
I know that's what people always say. Practice make perfect. Practice make perfect. You hear it all the time.
White folks saying that now. Jesus
Mhm.
told us that there is no such thing as perfection. Like
Yeah.
even Jesus fell off. Like I'm not even a Bible person. Like real talk. The Bible's too big, too thick, and a white person is
can't.
perfect. The Bible's too much. Like the Bible gets too much. Like it really does. Like God, I pray. I prayed this morning. I pray but the Bible gets ridiculous. But even Jesus looked at a certain point when they were like, he was like, wait a second, I'm gonna get crucified. He even sat down and had to talk with his dad. Like, what? This is some bullshit right here. Like, what?
What? That's what he said.
Like, that's what
That's why
Jesus
you
said.
envisioned it.
Jesus was like, wait a second. Wait a second. Like, I've done everything. Like, I've done everything. I've walked on water. I've done everything. I've made water into wine. I've healed people. And now you're telling me they're gonna stick some nails in my hands and and in my feet. And these people that I know, I got bigger connects than I'm connected with God. And these fools right here, you're gonna let me die for some people's sins that I don't even know? Like, are you kidding me right now? Like, even Jesus had the moment because he ain't perfect. So when Les Brown came up, practice doesn't make perfect, it makes better. Shut your fat ass up. Now, it's a good point, but then what are you telling? Like, you got to watch how you tell kids. Like, Jay took that as, well, I'm still going to work hard.
Mm-hmm.
But there's never gonna be perfect.
But
there was a bunch of kids in there who had weed in their pocket. Who was like, exactly, yeah.
10 and 11.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Why even try? Ain't no perfect. Ain't no perfect. Why I'm even trying? Like, Les Brown, why was you telling fifth graders this nonsense?
You see, Sean Robinson got a joke for you right there, Mike.
They wasn't bringing all the stats without stats.
Yes,
all right, Sean, you don't want the smoke. I had stats. Don't make me go back looking. I had a happy birthday, 21st birthday twice. Laugh out loud. Yes, at least twice. Yes. But we're not gonna get into that.
And some change. Oh man!
Thanks stuff.
Yes, maybe
Jay Black showing his age.
Some pictures. Maybe we get some baby pictures.
No, we not. No, that's what we
go through the decades. Go through the decades of Jay. The evolution of Jay.
The evolution of Jay is that he saw Boys in the Hood in the movie when he was 22. That's all I'm saying.
What year did Boys in the Hood come out? I was like in the 90s.
No, Boys in the Hood came out in 92.
Yeah, 90.
Yeah,
90 something. It was 90 something.
91 or 92.
I might have. Yeah, I probably did go to the theater. It was 92, 93. Yeah.
No, I was. How old was I when Boys in the Hood? Was I 19? I think I might have been 19. Nah, I might have been younger than that when Boys in the Hood came out.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I went to the theater though. I think I saw it on
bootleg. On bootleg.
It might have been bootleg. It might have been
bootleg.
No. I mean, I was old enough to go, of course, in the early.
You
90s.
saw that in the movie theater. You did not see that on HBO. You saw that in the movie theater.
Maybe.
We didn't have no. We had no access.
Yeah, I barely got to see it.
Bootlegs had to be out back then.
I don't think so. Yeah. I don't even think I had a VHS, but we were like the bootlegs was like.
That's when they used to take the the big camcorder in the movie theater and actually film it off of the.
That was horrible. That was
off of the screen, and then you see people walking past.
Yeah, that was horrible. That was a hard. Yeah, that was a bad. Kathy. That was a bad time in bootlegging movies. Anybody old enough on my IG Live that watch bootleg movies? That was a bad time in bootleg movies, yo. Like literally, when bootleg movies back in the day were literally the same as when somebody records police brutality now with their cell phone. Or like a fight that goes on in a diner or a restaurant and the person moves around and you're complaining. That's what bootleg movies were. And we were paying good money to get these bootleg movies.
It was like at least $20 per VHS tape back then. It wasn't no DVDs.
What Stephanie say? Hey, if you ever get a chance to go to the Vincent Van
Yes.
Gogh art show,
I
it
love-
was
yes.
amazing. Stacy. What was my mind? Did I not call Stacy?
The good
Stephanie.
thing.
That's a good thing. Jay
Mhm.
Black's not going.
He's not going Van Gogh.
Not for
No,
no
he's not
art.
going.
Nah.
Jay Black's
You
not
can't.
going.
I probably won't even do the Hamilton thing, and I want to see Hamilton because I hear
Dog, Hamilton is the most amazing thing ever.
But the live, I know Mo has some
Hamilton.
tickets.
I don't want to that's a trigger for me. Because with New York shutting down, Mike, that's a trigger right now for me.
You should have got the vaccination, but we won't get on that. Listen. The greatest rappers ever
Mm-hmm.
are on Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they spit like that.
Dog, I've never understand. You might disagree that they gave the history of Ben Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, and everybody like that, and they didn't give all their racist behaviors the way they should have. You can do that. But the fact that they explained this rapping, that was so clear. The fact that my 3 daughters literally have watched Hamilton like 15 times. It's the most amazing display of articulation, breath control, and rhyming that you will ever see ever in life. Dog, like Hamilton is amazing. You may not agree with the content. You may not agree.
There's all this singing. Those singing movies sometimes, like I'm not into
But
the
no,
everything
Hamilton
is a song.
an experience, though. That's an experience. It's not just the singing, or it's not that. It's an experience.
If Mo would have had, she has 2 tickets, and I still
she
think
can't go.
Oh,
right?
you have
she
one.
Can't go.
Yeah, they were $179 a piece.
Oh wait, you only brought 1
I
ticket?
thought you had 2.
Because I'm going with a group of people.
Oh. So my point is, if Mo had 5 tickets, I would literally have to run up my credit card and give her the money. Like I'd take the money out and I'd give her the money. And dog, Hamilton live. That is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen ever, dog. Like,
oh wait, Sean Robinson said it's on Prime. So
Yeah,
why
but
you
it's not
got
the
pay
same.
$179?
In the theater, it's different in the theater, Jay Black.
if you've ever been to a Broadway show in a theater, I have never seen anything like the things I've seen. Okay, I went to go see Cats with my mom. That was bad. I mean, that was great, but I was bored. I was young. But
I saw you in a Broadway play. You with Angela Simmons from Vanessa Simmons.
That wasn't the same thing. That wasn't the same.
That was a dope play.
No,
if you ever seen people perform live and seen their vocals and seen what they can do, like Hamilton is actually dog. Like I've seen Dreamgirls. I saw Rent, the Broadway show Rent, and Rent was like super ridiculous. Little Shop of Horror.
She's like, for us, okay, like Little Shop of Horror for us back in the day. Yeah, because it was like a song.
But it don't even matter. It don't even matter with race. Just go watch people be the best at that you've ever seen at what they do. Yeah. Just go watch them. Like, God bless every recording artist. God bless everybody. I'm not saying like Whitney, Mariah. Go watch somebody do an hour and 45 minutes of singing, dancing, and acting. And you're right there where you almost can touch them. And you're like, yo, these people are absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Like it's a whole nother level.
Kathy says, Grease. So it's like the movies Grease or the Blues. Grease was never for me. Never did the Grease thing. I know John Travolta's in it, but the Blues Brothers. Brothers was funny. I remember as a kid certain scenes we were singing and dancing, going into church hopping. I remember little funny parts. I did watch Blues Brothers.
But if you watch it again now, you'll realize Aretha Franklin was in there singing her ass off. Yes. And you'll realize all the people and Grease. Listen, I went to the movie theater to see Grease. I'll tell you my age. Like
you in the theaters.
We went to the theaters when the movie only showed one movie. And you all had to line up for Grease. Just like when we saw Star Wars, there was only one movie. There was one movie. I remember it was like 8:00 at night, and we was in line for real, to watch it. No, Grease is great. Like the funny thing, ain't nothing like.
Give me one song from Grease that you know. Yeah. Go ahead, since it was so good.
Because I need a man.
He really does know. Okay.
You're the one that I love.
You're the one that I love. that's the title one. That's the title song. Dog, what? Dog, I will say this about watching movies like that. I will say this, and I'm not trying to get too deep into it. It just opens your mind to different things of coolness where you go like, oh, that's different.
And you see the character, even the characters, you see them from a different angle, just like from a different headspace when it's live. It's just it brings the character to life. It brings the story a new twist to the storyline. You really need to go to a live.
But it's not just that. It just gives you people. You know what the unfortunate part about us right now is that if The Color Purple was released now, y'all wouldn't mess with it.
And you know that's my favorite movie.
Why? Yeah. Why do you say
because,
that?
Because first of all, nobody would go to the movie theaters for 3 and 15 minutes. 3 hours and 15 minutes.
They went for Titanic.
And our intellect is so dumbified. We're so dumbified. We're watching crate challenges.
And you have to remember when that came out, though, Michael Shawn. When that came out, nobody had did a film like that.
And it was like nobody in the 80s, mid-80s.
Dog, I went with my girlfriend at the time, Trina McGee. I was 13. Her mom said, we need to all go watch this movie. And we went to watch the movie. I was 13 and I had the attention span to watch a movie for 3 hours and change.
And you was into it.
I was into it.
You was like Suave. You got quotes from the lines from the movie.
Yes.
You told Harper.
All my life I had to fight.
Dog, and I watched the whole. And I'm the type of kid. Y'all don't understand. There's a movie called Gandhi, right? Some of y'all have heard of Gandhi. One of the most important levels of revolutionaries on probably. Some people will argue his fight may have been greater, but I don't want to compare to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. I don't want to compare. That movie was so long that there was an intermission in the movie.
Wow, really?
It came up intermission, and we went to go
in the middle of the movie.
And you went to go get popcorn. And God bless. And let me give my dad a shout out because my dad would take us to these movies. And be like, you're going to watch this. I don't care. I know you want to watch this, that you're going to watch Gandhi. And I watched this incredible movie. We don't have the mental stamina to watch these movies now.
Because our attention spans are so short and short and fast now.
And we're so proud of it.
And that's why you see everything, all of this content packed into an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 23 minutes for movies. And so much stuff gets left on a cutting room floor or an editing floor because they know that everybody's attention span is like this.
Good morning, Tam Tam.
No matter how good the movie is.
Good morning. Oh, well, thank you, Tam Tam. But my thing is like, we brag about us being like, you got to get to it. You got to get to it. No, dog. Sometimes you don't even like.
You the one that
like they always they who do you love? And there's another one. What was the other?
Mike is Tam. We were talking about live shows, Hamilton and Grease and things like that. Mike started just reciting.
I would have loved. I think Grease was on Broadway. I would have loved to see Grease on Broadway. The Lion King. I never got to see the Lion King on Broadway. I would have loved to see the Lion King on Broadway.
One. It's awesome. That's awesome too. It's amazing.
What was the other one? John Leguizamo. The only reason I even did Relapse Again by One Man Show is because I got to see John Leguizamo on Broadway do his one man show. And I was like, I'm a comedian, but this is different. And I was like, this is something different. Like what he's doing is, and that dude had me mesmerized. Like I literally sat there and I forgot to clap when you were supposed to clap because he had me so caught up and I was like, oh, damn. Oh yeah. Great job. Like Broadway is something that's a whole different animal, yo. That like nobody can say cut, action, let's run it back. Like that's why
the songs went for 6 minutes back then, huh?
Yes, the songs went for 6 minutes.
Yes, Tam. Thank you, Tam.
We let a bunch of tight collared neck program directors cut songs down because they were too long. I'm like, if they're dope, how are they too long? They're dope. Mike seem to never get to the most movies Mike seem to never get to the point. Dog, you have to have patience, Danielson. Where's that reference from? That's from the Karate Kid.
Karate Kid.
When he says patience, Danielson. Look at the books that they want you to read that you never read because they have information with them. Because they know it's they're too thick. You don't want to research. You don't want to research those books. They know. The oldest joke that comedians say, you want to hide the truth from people, put it in a book. Put that in a book and you'll never find it. I can't focus on Mike Shawn Sports Show. I know. I don't have the thing. All right, let's take a break. I can't find my remote. I don't know what I did with it. Yeah.
Looking between the cushions.
Nah, it's somewhere. I never do that.
Shawn Westbrook.
Appreciate you, Shawn Westbrook. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday, Jay! He wakes us every morning. He's the producer of the show.
Oh, really?
Sometimes he is an ass. But we know he loves us too because he cares about us. Oh, he cares.
He loves us.
And he wants the best for us. Oh, yeah, I'm freestyling. And it doesn't matter what. You need $5 or $10 from him. Happy birthday, Jay Black.
Can't resist.
Happy birthday, Jay Black.
Hey,
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Jay Black.
It's so awkward. So awkward. Thank you, though. I appreciate the love.
I had to comfort in. We drink shots upon shots.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, this guy.
I pay for the drink.
Tab is on me.
But he'd still sneak his liquor in.
Facts.
And we didn't know why. And we asked just why. But he didn't give a damn. Because he had them drinks in there. Happy birthday, Jay Black.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
We're going to go to break on that note. We'll be back. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
You said earlier that women, pick and choose what traditional roles that we want to embrace. I'm going to challenge you and say men do that shit too, because y'all want us to cook and clean, to have your meal ready and give you head 3 times a week and have sex. But then you want to back up off them traditional values when we talk about you paying them goddamn bills. Now it's like, well, aren't you an independent woman? Which one is it? I can cook and clean and do all that shit and then sit on my ass. I can be pretty in my job. It can be just to be beautiful and sexy for you if I don't have to worry about no bills. If I got to worry about bills, you might get stubble on my legs. You might get an eyebrow that ain't arched. You might get some weak ass, unenthusiastic head when I feel like it, because I have to still work. Now, if you take care of all that shit, I can relax and I can have time to be on Fashion Nova or Victoria's Secret websites and buy lingerie for your black ass.
Don't
You
say
gonna
that.
make me, if I gotta work,
bonus head.
But don't say that, because when we do make the money and we do have you in that situation and we go like, I'm making all the money, we're looked at cavemen then too. They're
no,
like,
but you look at.
You just because you taking care of her, you think you deserve to get head 3 times a day and she should cook and clean with you in the 60s.
I believe you do. If someone pays all my bills, you deserve all of that. You do.
Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
Like when you went into these circles with these battle rappers, like it's full disrespect.
Yeah. It's a full contact sport. If you're weak-minded and you don't have strong willpower and you kind of sensitive, it's not for you.
So I'm sure those battle rappers, they throw up the whole, you had to walk the juniors for the cheesecake. They bring that over. I'm sure they bring that up, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. They would have did it too. That's the funny thing.
Did you really, on MTV, did y'all really walk? Y'all didn't really walk the juniors the whole way.
I don't know why you don't think we did. Michael Shawn. Puff had the go get dry cleaning for Andre Harrell. He had to wipe his cars down. He had to go get his clothes from his outfits from Dapper Dan and wipe tables down. So he wanted us to go through that same process. Puff went to Howard. It's a business school. So his thing is all about business. It's about conditioning. It's about being prepared. When we had to walk, it was building our endurance. We got to fly out different climates. We might be in New York, it's a blizzard. We might have to fly to Miami, then it's a heat wave. So your body has to be ready for these type of things. You might have to be on the morning show with Michael Shawn, 7:30. Then you might have to be. Then you might have to be on the parent or on a sister company, 8 o'clock. So you got to be up, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, full of energy, full of vigor, ready to give the interview. You got to go through media training and all these type of things, and it just helps you. It builds you. It was like the Mr. Miyagi artist development, where I'm wiping this stuff down, and they like, why am I doing this?
Right.
Block, strike. Oh, that's why I did that. So all these things that you said is done.
Right.
The hood was like, oh, y'all getting played, but it's really bringing us together, making us stronger, and having endurance to go out and promote these records. But our culture, our people is the only people that scrutinize us for doing good things. Now, in any culture that you go to, you get hazed. When you go to a fraternity, you get hazed. When you go to a job, you're on orientation. You're getting hazed. You go through, when you're a rookie cop, you get hazed. With anything that you're trying out new, you get hazed. So when we did it on TV, what's the big effing deal? Fraternities do it. Sororities do it. Jobs do it. I walked for cheesecake one time. People work at UPS and do it 365 days of the year. They walk for cheesecake. Walking for cheesecake is a symbolization of doing something that you don't want to do to get where you want to be. People do it every day. I did it one time 25 years ago.
Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Tap in. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Good morning. We're one day closer. Friday Eve. Trying to get everybody on my IG Live.
Good morning, Ty Hosley. Good morning, Ty.
Shout out to our people, Enes. Shout out to Enes. I know
it was funny.
I know Enes got he got, he's like, why? Everybody gets hazed. Everybody gets hazed.
He was high. He tired of hearing about walking.
Hazed. Except, who didn't get hazed? Biggie.
How do we know?
Oh, we know.
Wait, did you just give out the exclusive location, Shawn Robinson?
Oh, what's Shawn Robinson say? CJ Black, this is what you missed.
The singing, when you were singing Happy Birthday and where we was at the comfort
What?
in Delaware.
Do you understand the things that went on at the Comfort Inn?
You know what the thing about Jay Black is that if he would have just said his birthday when we were doing the night show in Philly, do you know how many extra folks would have been at that club? The club was already rammed.
Oh,
no, we literally and why Jay Black is so damn selfish is that we could have manipulated that into a lot of personal gain.
Could have made it, and it's funny because Jay Black is all about money. He's all about a dollar. He's always about look, let's make this money. Let's make this money, y'all. Why we couldn't capitalize off your birthday, Jay Black?
Jesus.
No, I just never was into all that. But what you were saying was about Biggie. I don't know where you were going.
Biggie didn't get hazed. Like let's not get it. Listen, we're picking our curses. We're picking our curses.
How many we got today?
No, I try and make it at maybe 3. But let's and I'm not even gonna waste it now because I don't need to waste it.
I'm sure
Biggie, no, you're out your.
Everybody paid dues coming up in the game. Everybody paid some type of dues.
Understand. From eyewitness accounts, people I won't name unless I have her on here. Diddy would beg Biggie, "Am I gonna be? Let me get on the stage tonight with you."
Can I get on the stage? He did.
This is why, y'all, and I want to have this as a happy birthday show for Jay Black. This is why, and everybody can take it. This is why I don't believe in hazing, because all hazing is people above you taking advantage of their power, even if you might be better than them. You don't even have the right to haze you. Like, just give me what I need to do to rise to the top and tell me, like, you need to meet this, you need to, but lames haze people who are doper than them. That's why I'm never for it at all. I'm never, because lame, weak ass people will haze somebody who is twice as strong as them. And then in the rap game, Ines shouldn't have been hazed. Ines was a dope MC. Why am I going to get a goddamn piece of cheesecake because Diddy wants ratings on his MTV show?
Thanks, Queen Boy. Yeah. Well, no, it's part of a show, and it was a whole group. Ines might have been dope. Was Chopper City dope? Was Dylan?
But this is my point. But what was Diddy gonna send the Locks to go get cheesecake?
Oh, and accept me on IG.
Was he gonna? He was gonna send the Locks.
They were already established though. Locks was already out.
No, he hazed them by keeping them in their contract,
putting them in the shiny suits.
Well, my thing is like, stop. Like, can we call it what it is? Diddy manipulates stuff that you just go like, you treated them like the white boys be treating their groups. Like, come on. Ines ain't deserved that. And that Ines deserved to have a producer to be like, you know what? We gonna make you rich. Because yes, Freddie was cool. Babs was a dope lyricist. But Ines was the best lyricist.
He was the best, absolutely. I know David said David's Chopper was off the chain. I wasn't really feeling Chopper City all that much. But Ness definitely was a clear standout within that squad. Clearly.
Absolutely.
But back to my point, and I know people, man, I don't want to get into the whole thing. I don't mess with hazing. You don't know, like, once again, if you're brothers, real brothers, like we're born out the same womb, and you punch me in my face, I'm punching you back.
Well, that's expected. Sibling rivalry. They do that.
Those are real brothers. No, those are real brothers. Let me tell you what a bitch does. A bitch says, because I want to be a part, and I know Dr. Smith will get into it, and he'll give me every historical value on why it happens. A bitch does, I want to wear the same shirt you want to that you have on. So I'm going to let you do stuff to me that I would never let somebody on the street do to me, especially my brother. That's all I'm saying. So when Diddy starts hazing kids, he's not even hazing adults. He's hazing kids. Because you wouldn't do that to the Locks. You wouldn't do that to Biggie.
Well, he couldn't. He couldn't do it to the Locks.
Exactly.
There's a difference.
That's my exact point. Go get some cheesecake. Dude, you out your what?
But you would have did it. Like Ness said, everybody that was to be a part of that squad, to be down with Bad Boy, to be on the label, to be dancing all in the videos.
Because they were kids, and Diddy never gets harassed for doing that stuff.
And think about it. 2 miles ain't nothing. People walk 2 miles on a workout every morning.
No, Diddy was degrading them. That's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. He was degrading. Yeah, it was great TV for us watching somebody get degraded. The same way when Trump was killing people, when he was firing people, but we were doing this with kids. That's all I'm saying. Happy birthday, Jay.
What up, Business Billy? What up?
It's Jay Black's birthday for those
that's all I'm saying.
Joining.
It is Jay Blizzy, Jay Black.
They was trying to make the band, is what Tam said. They were just trying to make the band. So yeah, so that's what they did.
So
and
make them perform.
They did it.
Make them perform. And then, ironically enough, you did what you always do. You sucked the blood and got the money, and these cats don't even own they publishing off the album. Like, can we think about that for a second? You ain't even give them the good graces to be like, hey, let's just hypothetically say the song keeps getting played. Y'all get this money. Nah. The band was a disaster. IG Live. Oh, Business Bully. Diddy had his college roommates be his manager. Conflict of interest. Yeah, that whole man.
Was it a Mark Pitts? Yeah, I think that was Mark Pitts, right?
Come on, y'all. Come
Come on. Like, come on. That wasn't necessary. Y'all.
Thanks, Dave.
Like that, y'all had enough money to make sure that these young folks, whether they were whether Fred was being ignorant, whether Chopper was being ignorant, Inez was being, y'all had enough money to make sure that they was okay. But y'all treated them the same way them white dudes was treating everybody else in the business.
It's called the business, as Kathy said.
So don't try act like you're for the people, Kathy. Play with me today, Kathy.
Wait,
Play with me today.
We never hazed any interns back in the day. Come on.
I have never hazed anyone in my life.
So as an intern up under Jay Black, let me speak on that.
Go get
on that.
It's my birthday, bro. Here I go, Mike. That's my birthday, bro.
No, because you pick a side. You said it was just another day. So let me tell my story. Jay Black, I used to come in the studio, Mike, and I used to get off of work at like 2 or 3 in the morning and have to sleep in the studio because Jay Black was like, you coming here on time? That's late. You're not ready? That's late. Jay Black carried that same energy even after I was an intern.
That's not hazing. That's life. That's being an adult.
Jay Black, that was like the soft part of it. Jay Black was hard on me.
If you ain't early, then you late. That's real talk in life. I bet you when Steph went to her interview, she wasn't on time. She was early.
I used to sleep in the studio sometimes just to make sure that I was early, and that when Jay Black walked in the studio for Bobby Holiday, shout out, I was there.
Don't meet me there, beat me there. Exactly. I had all them little lines. Yeah, exactly. But no, but Hazen, I get what you're saying.
But I don't think, but honestly, like, I get what Mo's saying because Jay's a dictator, but to me,
terrible.
No, he's a dictator.
Terrible.
But he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it to me because I'll quit. I'm like, go ahead, you go ahead, knock yourself out. But that beat me there, don't meet me there.
Beat me there.
Those are actually things. Those are actually things that put up. If you learn that, and you like, I'm not saying it's right, but I think that advice is something that can get you ahead in this game without giving head.
I think they get what you said.
Like my thing is like, if you are giving somebody some like getting cheesecake, we know that was just for TV, y'all. We know Diddy didn't even make that up. That was a bunch of writers in a room that said this would be hilarious if you sent them. Now, Jay Black being a dictator at the same time was trying to tell you, listen, you're gonna have to go above and beyond to make it in here. And you're gonna have to be early is on time.
Mm-hmm. If you ain't early, then you late.
Honestly, early is on time because it gives you time to get the situation in your brain and realize what everybody's doing. Not saying it's right. I'm just saying early is on time. Tom Coughlin used to find the New York Giant players because if they got there on time, they were late. So he would find everybody. That's why we won 2 Super Bowls. But it's one of the reasons. It's one of the reasons. So I mean, I just don't like hazing simply of punishing people and being like, cross over this line, do this, and then do that, and then do. I just think that gets. It just means like there's no like, yo, you're really good. I don't need to haze you. No, it's just like I'm gonna do this to every employee that comes in. I'm gonna like you could have the dopest intern that is there. That's like saying an intern got there 30 minutes before, brought the coffee, brought the bagels, did this, did that, but you still feel obligated. You still feel obligated to punish the intern, even though they did everything.
Everything.
Now, if Jay Black did that, then he's nothing but a,
And so why are you here? What you want to just be around stars? You want to be around artists?
Gotta make sure people want groupies. I had to make sure people want groupies just to,
I had to go through the groupie test.
Yeah, you got to go through that. And Nas still, let me stop with the Nas. I'm not even going to bring up Nas.
And mind you, Jay was a groupie.
No, I was showing love to people to make them feel comfortable. Like you said, I embrace all of our guests on the show still to this day. I embrace people. I show love.
You have all the pictures because you were a groupie. Every chick that walked in there, you had your arm wrapped around her hip. Every chick. You don't see my pictures.
Oh,
Because you never took them. I used to have to try to force you to take pictures.
Because I didn't give a damn.
Your journey.
I was like, okay, it's Tony Braxton. So what?
No, J Black was like, you want to take this picture? He was always finessing a picture.
He was a fanboy, and he was mad at the interns for being a fanboy.
Wrong. I was embracing. Part of my job as music was assistant music director. All that programming stuff behind the scenes at the station had multiple
and
roles.
All those pictures were made for, like, you act like I ain't been in this game for 2 years. All these pictures were made for was to be put in a trade so your ego could be blown up. So it could be in trade magazines. And you and Raphael and the program director could literally have pictures with the artist. That's all it was. Y'all was jerking your own dicks.
What in the world? What did this turn into?
I'm just telling y'all the truth.
A fanboy. Yeah, Tam,
I'm
he's
just telling
crazy.
y'all the truth.
I mean, it is your birthday. We just, reflecting.
Thank you, Adrian.
No, we're reflecting. Yes. Happy birthday, Jay Black. Jay Black. Sometimes Jay Black is management. Like, Jay Black has the management code in his blood.
Yes.
I feel a shift. I feel an energy shift.
No. Happy birthday.
Feel good. Happy birthday.
I have never been management. I never rocked with y'all. Y'all could look at my credentials. I never rocked with y'all management cat. Even though I loved dudes like Raphael, that is my people. Like, I got
behind the scenes,
super
in charge,
amazing love for LaMonda. I got super love for LaMonda. Like, I got super amazing love. This is not, when I say this stuff, this is not, dog. Those people have been amazing to me, but I ain't mess with their job description. I ain't mess with their job description.
J Black has been on both sides of the table.
Yeah, I've been on both. That's all. Thanks, Tam.
And no matter what side he was, no matter what side he was, when them artists came in, J Black was getting that flick. Yes, he was.
All right, before the interview, y'all want to get together for a picture?
When I politic with people, it benefit Mike, and he's okay with it. Politics, hey, Ludacris is in town and he wants to hang out. We can go hang out. Pharrell, he wants to go. Where we going to take Pharrell? And then we had, our little spots, and you build with artists, and that's how you built a lot of your relationships.
I never took one. I never told Luda when we was at the strip club, yo, let's get this pic.
Let's get this pic real quick.
I never told Pharrell when we got his quiet ass into the strip club. Yo, before we get in here,
we ain't take a pic that night. We ain't take a pic.
No pic. No pic.
No, we did studio pics with Ludacris. I just came across that, but
yeah. That's funny though. Yeah, but I did politics. Yeah.
No, it's politicking, and then there's the other point. J Black, I bet you won't bring out your birthday again. No, why? Don't say that to him. Don't say, Mark. Mark.
We right about that, Mark.
It's his birthday. He's supposed to celebrate.
Yes, we here and we celebrating. It's now on my calendar as a reoccurring annual event.
And September the 15th. All right, can we move on now? I know you missed Busta Rhymes' rant yesterday. You missed that. You missed they had ramen noodles. They're giving out ramen noodles in jail if you get the vaccine now.
I don't know. Buster, I don't like Buster.
Well, Busta Rhymes?
No. Like, I heard the whole Buster rant and the whole thing, and you get caught up. There's a problem with rappers and comedians. We get caught up in the crowd reaction, and once we say something and the reaction comes, now we're gonna double down because our dumbasses believe the entire world is in that crowd. Buster, you don't know anything for sure, Buster. You don't know whether these vaccinations are bad or good for sure. And you got too much power to sit there and tell these people F mask and F this. And then for the first time in this COVID era, I literally have people that I know that are hitting me up going, dog, I almost died.
Yeah, that's what some of the comments yesterday were saying. They know people that's going through this COVID thing right now. If you want, I can play a little piece of the Buster. It's real long because he just goes.
Just play like a few seconds because it gets redundant because it's Buster.
In the last 15 fucking months, COVID could suck a these little weird-ass government policies and mandates suck a dick. Stop trying to take our civil liberties away. Feels good to be back outside. We outside for real. It's called the God-given right of freedom, right? No human being is supposed to tell you you can't even breathe freely. Fuck your mask. I'm saying. Some of y'all might feel differently, but fuck your mask.
And that's pretty much, he just kept going on and on with that.
But how irresponsible, it's not even about the whole, how he feel about the vaccine or nothing like that. Michael Shawn, my thing is, how irresponsible are you to tell a whole crowd of people like that in a stadium, F the mask? Like, it's the simplest thing that you can do to protect yourself or to protect somebody else.
Hey, Sean Robbins, understand with the buster, not buster. I don't know what you're saying by that. I don't know if you're being.
I think he's trying to say like buster, he's a buster.
But my thing is, yeah, Mo's right with his irresponsibility. And listen, man, listen. I'm seeing more and more people who are catching this, who are then coming back and talking to me and going like, dog, this is crazy. I don't know if this is something that was plotted. I don't know if we're being, if they're breeding this in us, but all I know is that it's real. This whole FMAS thing, like, Buster, like, stop. Like,
and there are people who've gotten it twice, Michael Shawn.
Yes.
Who contracted it twice. There are people who are vaccinated who have gotten it. So stop saying that it's not real, or you don't wear a mask, you ain't gonna catch it. This is some government just trying to tell you what to do, take away your civil liberties. I just think that those were irresponsible.
What do you know about civil liberties, Buster? Like, who said this that you heard it? Our civil liberties. You know who said that, Buster? You know where you got that from? Gun rights activists. Who have told everybody about their civil liberties, which you do deserve. But you, dog, stop remixing stuff that you heard from white dudes with Confederate flags on their cars.
Because that's exactly what it sounds like.
Like, stop. Like, come on. Like, we got to be more responsible. If you don't want to take the vaccine, you don't have to.
Action's funny.
Buster's one of those people who should be happy to wear a mask. He's not the best looking guy. Pause. No, all I'm saying with Buster is wearing a mask is just like, okay, you want to speed in your car? Put your seatbelt on. Like, chill. Like, just put the mask on. Like, at first I was like, I'm not putting this mask on. I'm not whatever. Because I was chilling. Then I was like, so what's the big deal?
Right.
So I'm going to put the mask on. When you say F a mask, do you know how many people you're initiating right now that you don't even know that are ready to beat people with bats that have masks on? Oh, Buster.
And they shutting stuff down. There's a lot of artists that I know that's been complaining about shows and gigs that's getting canceled. That's, in the future that's coming up because they feel the world is about to shut back down.
Because, Buster, if you keep telling people not to wear a mask, when they go, when the people that you're mad at are taking civil liberties and they're not even wearing their mask, they're going to shut everything down. So all the artists are going to lose money again. They got this place out here in Texas I love, and I should have gotten the name before I said it. I got this place, and they have all these superstar from hip hop to rock to country. They all come in, and the guy got interviewed, and they were like, "Well, what do you feel about masks?" He said, "That's not what I'm here for. If the artists want to wear masks, I say everybody has to wear a mask. If the artists decide we don't want a mask mandate, he said it's all about the money." That dude said the most honest answer.
That was the honest answer.
He said we have Stevie Nicks, who was from Fleetwood Mac, who came in here, and she's 70. And she said, I cannot do this without masks because of my age. He said, guess what? All of a sudden, my venue had a mask mandate. You can't get in here without a mask.
One night only for tonight.
One night only. And the next week, Kid Rock was coming. And he literally said, Kid Rock,
the opposite.
He said, Kid Rock don't give up about masks. So all of a sudden, he was like, no mask mandate. And then the same dude was like, I'm not here for either one.
I'm letting everybody
Let
come
that,
in
let
and
that sink. Yeah.
and let that sink in. You guys come do what you want to do. So, Buster,
Mhm.
you do know when Black and Hispanic people get COVID, they don't get the same medical treatment that everybody
No,
else
they
does.
won't.
You do know the hospitals that we
Mhm.
go to don't treat us the same way as the hospitals in upper middle class places to live. You do
Mhm.
know that. You
Healthcare
do know it.
inequities.
Yes,
Mhm.
your hood that you came up in, those people when they get COVID are not
Mhm.
going to get the same treatment. But you're still
You're still promoting the simplest thing that they can do to protect themselves and to protect other people, which is to wear a mask.
But not to call you out, but to call you out. But Mo, you ain't got the vaccine yourself.
But you know what? I am always masked up. I'm always cognitive of even just being around
A nice
people.
word.
And sometimes I'm double masked. I don't even have people in my home. I don't invite people to my house. And then when I'm out with a small group of people, I'm constantly masked up. I do not have my mask off all willy-nilly. When you start drinking and you spitting in people's faces and things like that. No, I don't do that.
keep that Shawn Robinson thing up. Everybody on my IG live, tell me if you're wearing your mask in public, whether it's mandatory or not.
Mhm.
Just let me know if you're wearing your mask and tell me. Now, I'm not judging. I have got yesterday I went out, no mask. Forgot to get the mask. Forgot. I was out there getting my, my stuff. I had to revamp my refrigerator because I was in Jersey, so I came back
So
to
you were
Texas.
in the store or outside? You were in
I
the
was in the
store.
store. I was outside. I went to
A lot of stores are giving to you nowadays too. But go ahead.
yeah, but out here, like it's
Oh,
just
because
like
ain't no COVID
It's
in
in
Texas. I
Texas.
forgot.
Ain't no COVID.
ain't no COVID. No, but even in Jersey, I was on the East Coast.
Listen.
It's not mandatory to wear a mask.
Yeah, they remember they removed that whole mandate. So when I'm
Yeah.
in the store, I get irritated when I'm in the store. And number one, even if you have a mask or you don't have a mask, if you don't have a mask and you standing in back of me breathing on me, I have such a problem with that. You could still keep your distance. Why you got to be on my back? You're not gonna get rung up any faster, any quicker.
Do you feel peer pressure when you're in a store? Nobody has a mask on but you, and you want to, or you don't have yours on because they don't have that. Like, do you feel that
I
pressure? Like
don't
being
feel
honest.
peer pressure at all when it comes to me protecting myself. If anything, I'm moving around people who don't have masks on because I don't know whether or not you're asymptomatic. Again, because we're so jaded with the whole I don't have a headache, I don't have a cough, which the Delta variant doesn't even have the same symptoms as the regular COVID.
So Shawn Robinson said something interesting. Me, Honey, and I went to see Tommy Davidson at the Keswick, and they would not allow people in without proof of vaccinations. We had ours, but many people left outside, so the shutdown is coming.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what happened with Hamilton. That's why I can't go see Hamilton because
Stay
they
right there, y'all.
issued out something out to say basically if you're coming, you have to show proof of
But what,
vaccination.
Mo, everybody can get those cards. Friends of friends selling those stupid cards. Like, they're not checking the data system, the data bank, like it's a job, to
Dog,
see if you're really vaccinated.
let me read this.
Although I'm
Okay.
not promoting having fake cards,
Right.
but if I paid $100, $200, I'm going to see Tommy
Dog.
Davidson. I paid money. I'm not going to be outside because I didn't have a
Dog,
card.
this card
But I
that I
guess you're stopping
have,
people from spreading
is the most unofficial
vaccination card.
I've ever had in
Got a
my
little
life.
glare to it, but we get the point. A little glare.
I know you got a little glare.
I
Like,
can
y'all don't
photocopy
understand.
that. I can photocopy
Dog,
that and doctor
it doesn't even have, what is that thing?
like a seal, embossed seal.
Yes, the thing that's kind of high off
It's
the like
embossed seal.
on your passport and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
It's just a card. The only thing that it has is Pfizer. It has the date, and they have a Pfizer thing on it. There's no way.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, this is what gets me so furious when I try and defend wearing masks and getting vaccines. If it was that important, you guys would have figured out something better than this nonsense right now. You didn't even take my fingerprints when I went to go get the vaccine.
Well, you're supposed to show ID. You're supposed to show ID, right?
Hey, ID. I'm not even going to tell you. I can't because I don't want to blow my spot up. I'm not even going to tell you how bogus that is.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to tell you. You're going to tell me for everything else, a passport, these thumbs have to go down. You got to get my fingerprints. The biggest thing in whatever, I watch Law and Order, y'all. I know what these fingerprints mean. Once you're in the registry, them fingerprints, they don't take your fingerprints when you literally are doing a vaccination that you guys want to know who's vaccinated. That don't make no sense.
Our resident nurse practitioner, Screesha, says she wear 2 masks as well. Those don't that are not vaccinated are extra cautious. I guess that's like what Mo was saying, washing hands and all that. So they're not the ones spreading it.
Can I ask y'all, what do 2 masks do? Do y'all think the COVID got past the first one and the second one grabbed it?
So what happens is if somebody sneezes, like say you're standing in front of me and you sneeze, and of course the refractory time for me to move out the way, that's a no-go. You're going to get some type of droplets on me. So
but you got the mask on.
At least I could pop one mask off and still have that layer of protection.
4 layers. Was it 4? They got 4 ply. Don't they got like face like 4 ply?
I wear N95 mask. I don't wear just the regular surgical mask. And so she said extra filters. Yeah.
So why don't surgeons when they're in surgery wear 2 masks?
So because there's different types of masks when you are in surgery. So the one that you see everybody wearing, that prevents them from actually getting, from coughing out droplets to you. And then from the surgeon, he wears one so that if he coughs, it doesn't drop into the surgical field. So that's the difference.
So when do you take off when you have 2 masks on in this scenario? When do you take off the first mask? What happens that you've taken off the first mask?
If somebody sneezes in your face, I would take off the first one immediately.
Oh, okay. So then what do you do? Do you put another mask to double up again?
I mean, of course, if you outside, you're just pulling off layers and doing whatever you can to make sure that you minimize your exposure. That's all it is. I'm not saying you can't catch it because you got 2 masks.
Yeah, I don't think I think the mask is surgery, it's sterile area, and she or he doesn't. Yeah, so if they don't need it, why have people gotten infections in surgery before?
But in surgery, they do have masks on so that they don't contaminate the surgical field. What do you mean?
I'm saying about having 2 masks on. I think 2 masks. I think we think we're protecting ourselves more, but we're really not because
we're not using the same mask as surgeons either. Go ahead.
But I understand. But nobody's sneezing in your face. I'm saying you're wearing 2 masks and you're just walking around with 2 masks, like the COVID, like. The first mask gets the COVID, and the second mask.
So for me, I wear an N95, and then I wear either another protectant over my N95 or under.
So they claim to be working on a database for vaccinations done, but I don't know how they will get people that did vaccination at a pop-up place or happen to be can't. This is what I mean about how stupid this is. If you use your common sense. This doesn't make any common sense. Like they literally have us getting vaccinated all over the country in Walmarts and CVS's, in YMCA's, at gym places, and nobody is tracking this, y'all. They're not tracking it when they get it.
I'm in the CVS. I'm in the system because I got an email about something from CVS. They got us. They got us in the system.
Yeah, so you registered at that site.
You registered there.
Oh, because that's why I get
the test. But people who are at pop-up vaccine shop, that's not a registration. You're just basically driving in, or you're going there wherever they have the shot available and getting it.
So maybe they're transporting that. Like they got to see your ID to verify you and to track when you need your second one. I would think they would.
Did you hear that word? Did you hear that word you used? That word you said? Maybe.
I would hope so.
They don't maybe us. Hold on. They don't maybe us when they do our taxes. Ain't no maybes because your social security number ain't no maybe.
Right.
Give me that number.
And Tam, yes, they selling fake. They out there. I saw people selling for $100. I mean, it's free to get a shot, but the people been paying $100 for fake cards.
Look, I'm just saying with the fake card, if you don't want to get the vaccination, then don't hang out with people who do want to get the vaccination and lie about it. If you're gonna stand on your principles, stand on your principles.
And that's why I'm not going to Hamilton unless I get vaccinated.
Like Mo said, I can't go to Hamilton. I didn't get the vaccination, and that's the way it should be. I think she should be able to go. That's a whole nother argument. I think she should be able to go.
Not if she's going to jeopardize other people.
New York is closing down.
The whole jeopardizing other people, even that common sense is bull.
Is it?
We wear the mask to protect ourselves. They kept saying we're wearing the mask to protect other people. No, we're wearing the mask to protect ourselves. If you're vaccinated, the whole reason for you getting vaccinated doesn't mean you can't catch it. It just means your chances of dying is going to be very limited.
Right.
So why would I want to be in a place with someone that's disregarding that's not wearing a mask with a different belief that COVID ain't real, and then like I'm still opening myself up potentially.
You're walking around.
They taking that out of your hands.
No, but
They're
you're
saving
walking
people from themselves. In a sense.
You're walking around every day. And now they pick and choose what particular places you can't be. Every day you're walking around with non-vaccinated people. Every day. Every single day you walk outside. Every grocery store you've ever gone to, they're non-vaccinated people.
And that's why a lot of these jobs, now that it's FDA approved, they're making it mandatory. Or some is going to be mandatory, and some more you got to mandatory and you're getting weekly tested. But some are like you can't even be here.
So once again, my common sense with this, the people who get vaccinated and catch it again, don't the non-vaccinated people go like, so what? So what are you talking about? So what are you talking about?
Disney Plus.
I do have Disney Plus, and I have seen Hamilton action, but I was looking forward to seeing it live in person.
Yes,
with my peoples, with my
Real talk.
I was looking forward to that.
Real talk. There's nothing like watching. Listen, we all got Beyonce CDs. We all got her music streamed, but we still spent a bunch of money to see her live in concert.
Yes.
I got every Michael Jackson 5 album, but when I got to see him live to actually perform it, I was giggly. That might have been the most giggly I've ever been in my life.
I agree. And it's the most expensive ticket I've ever bought to go see Beyonce.
What is our nurse practitioner saying? Shakusha?
Why does non-vaccinated people have to do with anything? Vaccinated people can catch and spread. I just said that.
Right.
No, she probably saying something else.
This is what I mean about the common sense. I'm vaccinated, and when I got vaccinated, they told me this is going to prevent you from getting it.
Right.
Then after I got vaccinated,
when they saw people still getting it.
They're like, you can still get it, but this is a crazy thing. They were like,
We're still learning. They
were like, yeah, and they were like, the chances of you dying are less. Wait a minute, we went from I can't get it to the chances of me dying are less. Wait a second, I thought I was good. So my thing with that's my thing with this common sense thing. Like, I don't get how you expect to convince people not to get a vaccine that y'all keep changing what it does. And my job, Dallas colleagues, is giving an incentive for those vaccinated. And that's what scares me, because nobody ever got an incentive to try and get a vaccine. Not they didn't have a vaccination, but nobody got an incentive to get anything that fought AIDS. And when you got AIDS, people, it wasn't COVID. It wasn't chances are.
Was AIDS spreading as fast as this
HIV.
COVID?
Yes.
HIV.
No, HIV was what happened at HIV. Obviously, you have to have HIV before you get AIDS. But my thing was, AIDS was popping off immediately. You were getting HIV and getting diagnosed with AIDS within weeks. The whole city was dying.
But it was like protected, safe sex. You ain't got to worry about that. Like, wasn't that like the whole thing with AIDS? That was the whole.
But nobody gave us a $50 voucher to buy condoms.
Right.
But condoms, they would say, one condoms free back then when it happened. It was like, oh, you could get free condoms here, there. I think condoms were free.
No, condoms were free in high schools, and they were passing them out after everybody was dying. After everybody was dying, they weren't giving you like tax write-offs if you went for this or for that. Like, it's scary that these cats right now are telling you, we'll give you waffles.
Look, in jail, look, in jail, this is what they doing in jail right there.
Listen,
you get the vaccine. You want some noodles?
You know how I feel about them damn cup of noodles in prison. Talking about, if you get this shot, I'm gonna put a cup of noodles on your commissary, on your JPay.
Why would you?
I think that's the most degrading thing ever.
No, it's it's giving them some incentive. It's like they're doing a Tam's job. Hey, you want some free noodles? Get this. And then in jail, I think it's worse because there's so many more y'all are such in confined spots. So I kind of get
because in the jails, especially throughout, like in the beginning of COVID or the first year of COVID, they kept them locked down most of the day. So it's not even like they out in the common area or whatever. They didn't have them like that. They stayed in their cells most of the day.
You have them in a secured area why don't you just test them? And then whoever tests positive, you just isolate them. I don't even like that. That to me is
But I guess you
why.
could spread it before you. Ain't it like 2 weeks prior? Like not 2 weeks, but
No,
2 or 3 days prior.
the
You could be
incubation
spreading it.
period for somebody from the time that you contracted to the times you show symptoms could be 2 to 3, even 2 to 3 days
Good
when you
point,
start
actually.
showing symptoms.
No,
Actually said, but AIDS didn't shut the economy down, Mike.
this is what didn't shut the economy down. The government shut the economy down. COVID didn't shut the economy down. The government decided to shut the economy down.
Because it was spreading fast. It was deaths after deaths after death. I don't remember AIDS like keeping a ticker tick of how many people dying from AIDS every day. Like
Because
COVID was.
Wait, Jay. We didn't have CNN.
And you know why you didn't see the ticker?
We didn't have ESPN. We had 3 networks: ABC, NBC, and CBS. That's all we had.
And not only that, they assumed that it only affected a certain population of people who lived a certain lifestyle early on when you're talking about HIV. So of course they weren't going to show the stats because they felt like this was only back then. Remember, they used to call it the gay man's disease, not gay person, but they used to call it the gay man's disease. So of course you're not going to see how you see now. Everything is just COVID, because HIV was a pandemic in itself as well.
But our nurse practitioner said you could test negative for several days after you have COVID. So that I guess that goes against your theory, though, Mike, and being in prison, like just testing on.
But it goes against my theory of common sense. They don't know what they're doing, and they can just literally just tell us whatever. You can test negative for COVID for days afterwards. Okay, that means everybody can get it at any moment, anytime. So what is a mask for then?
Another good point from Action. AIDS is not contagious. Like I say, you was protecting yourself.
Action.
That's a good point.
You can get AIDS if you're born from an AIDS mom who has AIDS. AIDS is thoroughly contagious.
No, he's meaning you can't catch it just by walking by somebody.
From droplets. He said, you're saying
it ain't floating in the air. You had a show.
Hold on. Let's rewind. That's not what they were saying in the 80s. That's not what they were saying. They were saying the opposite. They were saying, if I kiss you, I can get it.
If I drink out of your cup.
If I drink out of your cup, I can get it.
Yeah. They were saying that back then. I thought it was always open cuts.
What?
Blood to blood and stuff like that.
You're kidding me. You're talking about after everybody got some common sense. They were talking about you drink after somebody.
Right.
When I went to go visit my uncle with AIDS, they told us we had to wear a mask.
A mask.
We had to put this body thing over us.
PPE.
Even if we didn't touch him. HIV required certain activities, so no one cared.
Yeah, that's basically how AIDS. Well, if I know I'm having protected sex, so this ain't going to affect me. They each his own.
It only affected a certain population of people, or so they thought, and so that's why it wasn't as important to get out there to the world, get out there and do all of these different things like it is now with COVID. Not that the two are comparable, but just saying.
But this is bleach. Hold on, Jeanette. I don't know about that. She washed the dishes with bleach.
So I can remember my grandmother washing her dishes in bleach and water, so that because she knew that my cousin who lived there, who was HIV positive and actually went on to have full-blown AIDS. You're not drinking out my cups. And anything that he touched in that house was washed and soaked in bleach and water.
The NBA made the cut rule that we gotta cover up cuts when it's an actual medical fact that once an AIDS virus hits the air, it's done.
Right.
And still to this day, they're stopping games. In 2021, they're still like, we got to stop that cut. We got to stop that. Even though we've been told since the science, we're going by the science, right? We're going by the COVID science. That once that hits the air, the AIDS virus is dead. There's nothing they could do after that.
But a ball player getting cut, you don't want them playing. I mean,
it was made because of Magic Johnson.
But you ain't got to take that away. I think that's still a good scenario. It ain't like boxing where you definitely
really. So why do football players play with blood, Jay? Why do boxers fight each other with blood, Jay?
Usually, a football player bleeding, they take him to the sideline and clean up the cut, and then they come back in.
They do not.
I don't see you play. I don't see you play after play.
Unless it's a puncture wound, if it's a scrape and you got a little bit of blood, you staying in the game.
I get it in a moment.
Are you kidding me? You see how much blood is on players' pants?
On their jerseys? Yeah, that's after the fact. But that don't mean
nobody takes them out. Nobody takes them out the game to stop the blood.
No,
ever in the NFL.
I don't remember you having blood leaking and you still in your stance ready to go run your route. I don't remember just seeing that play after play.
Look at the videos from defensive players. You're looking once again. You're looking at the receivers. You're looking at the pretty boy receivers. Looking at the pretty boy receivers. That's what Jay's worried about. The pretty boy receivers. Look at the blood on their pants and what's going on. They're not stopping a game because the NFL players bleeding, and they damn sure ain't stopping a boxing match because a boxer's bleeding.
Yeah, boxing is different.
How's that different?
I mean, it's 1-on-1. You stopping the action. It's like just wait till the end of the bell, and then y'all can clean up. But they clean up. They don't just leave it there. They try to do their best to stop it.
They can't stop the bleeding. The guy keeps fighting.
Yeah, but they've been tested. Both of them been tested. They went through all that. There was the rigorine testing and all that. Prior, but I get what you're saying a little bit. What action say?
Yes.
So to your point,
in the beginning, yes, they did because like this was new and they didn't know. But after time and knowledge, it changed. Just like after time and knowledge, we know better. How do we know better with COVID? I just want to know.
But Mike, right? Because I was going to say with HIV, since you want to use the comparison with HIV, this was over decades of time of research. You're talking about COVID hasn't even hit a 2-year mark on trying to figure this thing out. So I don't think that this is enough time for us to even try to put that in the same boat of knowing better and knowing what to do or whatnot. We're just playing it by ear. It's like we winging it.
Facts, Adrian. Facts. Nobody want bloods on them no matter what.
Okay, so
Adrian, I want no darn blood on me from you.
Adrian, God bless you, but watch the MMA fights.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. And you know that's one of my favorite sports next to
watch the MMA fights and watch them bleeding all over each other. Matter of fact, watch something like wrestling. They cut each other on purpose.
You know that's that fake blood though.
No, that's real blood. We gotta really cut each other. The problem is COVID is taking over like zombie apocalypse. I'm not mad at you, Don. I used to really be like looking at my kids when they say the zombie apocalypse, but there's something really like, and I'm not gonna get into all that because that's a whole rabbit hole. There's something really weird about what's going on, and these numbers that they keep throwing at us, these 100,000. Listen, COVID is real. Mm-hmm. COVID is real. Not saying it's not. COVID is real. I just don't know why it's here. And I don't know what is the point. Like, how did this really get here? And what is going on that now all of a sudden we're having the same type of deaths, right? That we had the first go around. Remember the first go around when everything was happening? Mm-hmm. But yet there's no lockdown. Mm-hmm. We're having the same exact.
I don't think it's the same number of deaths on the ticker tape.
No, the progression 2 marches ago, the progression started, and they locked us down. They said everybody home. Before the outrageous numbers hit, they were like, everybody got to go home. Mm-hmm. Now these numbers they're throwing these numbers on CNN and MSNBC and Fox all the time. And these numbers are crazy, and they're not saying go home. Mm-hmm. Why now you're not saying go home?
Because they didn't want the financial ramifications that happened when they shut the world down before.
The backlash. So, it was backlash. People losing money, and then the government got to kick out more. They got to bail everybody out.
Well,
they got,
well.
Prayers,
then don't.
Tam.
Then prayers to you, Tam.
Mm-hmm. Oh, her aunt still. She's still in ICU. Yeah, Tam had talked about her family having difficulty breathing now. So yeah, for sure, Tam.
But this is my
COVID
point.
Is real.
Y'all government officials want civilians to do the hard work. Y'all want civilians. Y'all want the average worker to do the hard work.
What do you mean by hard work? Because they're outnumbered, so they need people.
No, you're the leaders. Y'all decide what we're supposed to do, which means if we're supposed to get locked down, you're supposed to provide for your citizens that voted you in, that pay taxes since they were 17 years old working. Y'all supposed to make the decisions and lead us and tell us, listen, we're going to lock you down and take care of you. That's what it is. There's plenty of money. Don't ever tell me we ain't got enough money.
Mhm.
Don't ever tell me that lie.
Kathy said it's all about the Benjamins, baby.
It
But
is.
they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that because you already got people going around saying people don't want to work now because they getting stimulus checks. Don't nobody want to get a job now because of their unemployment. Dog,
Mhm.
But
enough
Tam,
money to make this happen. My oldest son, friend, mom passed away from COVID. He is flying out to Florida to the funeral tomorrow. Sorry, we're so sorry to hear that.
but they're going to say they had she had pre-existing scenarios. That's what caused it. If
So,
they didn't have any pre-existing
mm-mm,
medical concerns, COVID really ain't taking lives like that, especially
that's
if you're
not
vaccinated.
true.
I mean,
That is not
that's what you hear.
true.
But generally, if you do hear someone passing, generally there was something. Oh, they had heart issues or they had some type of something prior
That
to having.
heightens it. That heightens
That's
it
not
once you
true.
contract it, but that does not mean that that's the reason why they succumb to COVID. I wish people would stop saying that too, because there are perfectly healthy people who are succumbing to due to having COVID.
And Jay, if you got COVID right now, they could point out your past and be like, it wasn't COVID. It was because you ate bacon every day.
He ate bacon every day.
His cholesterol was probably high.
He didn't have a healthy lifestyle, so that's what contributed. It's not COVID. Come on, you know.
Mm-hmm. So we're expendable Americans. Actually, say we are expendable. We're not part of the elite class. Rich people aren't having these same conversations.
I mean, I agree with what Action said, but I also know that they are rich people who caught this, who weren't healthy, who listen, man. It doesn't make
Donald Trump caught it, right? Ain't he rich? He was a president at the time.
Yeah,
but he probably got some.
I mean,
of
we know.
hair.
I mean, there are people like me and you who caught it that were fine. 95% of the people survived it.
You knew somebody, okay?
Yeah.
Well, I had a lot of people who I knew personally who passed away from COVID.
Yeah, I hope Jeanette. I hope I get extra bacon. Actually, Mike, I got a dentist appointment.
And so, wait, how you got a dentist appointment on your birthday?
I know. I set this up you get your teeth cleaned every 6 months. I set this up 6 months ago.
And when you set it up, you didn't say that's my birthday.
I didn't care, Mo. It was just another day. That was why I didn't.
I know I wouldn't want nobody digging in my mouth on my birthday.
It's only clean.
I will say this, and we'll wrap it up and take a break. If we trusted the government, if we really trusted the government, and y'all didn't show us how many times y'all did lie, everybody would have been vaccinated like a normal vaccination for measles. For everybody would have got the, but because there's so much distrust, and you guys have built up your history on distrust, this is why so many people resist, because they can't trust the government that they vote in. And I took the vaccination, and I'm fine. But I get it. If Democrats and Republicans weren't such effing liars, he wanted to clean his teeth on his birthday. Yeah. We need a therapist to talk to Jay Black. There's a meaning behind why he wants to downplay his birthday so much, but I'm not trained.
You think there's something deeper there?
Oh yeah, there definitely is.
And with all my training and qualifications, neither am I, Michael Shawn.
There's definitely something when you specifically want to downplay the day that you were brought on into this planet by your mom.
It wasn't always. He marked. Said
as I got older,
it
might have been like 25, like maybe 25. Me and Jay Ski, for people that know DJ Jay Ski in Philly, Jersey. Yeah, we had because his birthday the 25th, we did a little party together and down Delaware Ave in Philly, and that was the last time I really did that. Rest is like
Jay Ski celebrated his birthday yesterday.
I'm sure he did, as he should. That teaches him.
He celebrated his birthday yesterday, and he's older than you.
I just never been into all of the Easter, happy Easter. It's cool and I appreciate it all, and I'm going to respond to anyone that texts. But the social media thing, I took it off. I don't want the birthday on there.
But that's my thing. It's one thing to you don't want to be part of the whole. I get that. You don't want to make it a big deal,
Dr. Mike.
It's another thing to specifically do your best to suppress it so that nobody knows your birth. And hey, I'm dysfunctional. I got my time in therapy, so I'm not telling you what I'm saying is right. I'm just saying it's weird that I get downplaying it, but to purposely not tell people that care about you your birthday, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I have no, but that's a lot because you deserve to have. In my opinion, you deserve to have a day. Everybody deserves to have a day where you go like, "What? Today is my day. It's my birthday. I've been given this amount of years on this planet." And all that other stuff. So but I mean, hey, I'm gonna celebrate your birthday, whether you like it or not.
We're gonna take a break. You said
happy birthday, and we're gonna take a break.
You said
we're gonna take a happy birthday, Jay Black.
Yes.
Everybody on my Instagram live wish Jay Black a happy birthday.
I'm trying to get some birthday pictures. I'm trying to get some Jay through the decades.
And Jay's gonna be pissed when I put my post up celebrating his birthday on IG Live. On IG, he's gonna be pissed.
We grown. We just say salute and keep it pushing.
I'm gonna put shout to this N-word. Happy birthday, N-word. You.
Oh,
you are a Scrooge.
There you go. Happy birthday. Scrooge. Go get them birthdays. Matter of fact, buy a badge. Buy my badge for his birthday. Let's go.
Well, you give me money? I ain't gonna not take some.
No. Those are my badges. I'm just using you to You should have put your thing up there. Happy birthday!
All right, let's take this.
Everybody send that birthday shout out to Jay Blizzy, Jay Black. And now that I know that Sexy Mo's September 15th is just gonna get worse.
I love my birthday. I'm not like Jay.
Sexy Mo is doing the show topless. It's going down. No, I'm playing. Yeah. Don't go to human resource.
Save that for OnlyFans.
Yeah, don't go to human resource. Don't go to human
resource. We'll be back.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
All right, that is really dope. Stephanie, I watched a little, get a sock, put uncooked rice in the microwave for like 1 minute or so.
Yes.
Get a damp cloth. Wait, what is this about? What is this?
So for your neck, she's trying to help you for your neck.
Lay it in the area, the dry cloth on top of the sock, rice heat and wet heat that will. All right. I love the fact that you're saying this.
She's trying to help you out.
You sound like a tube sock.
I love the host. There's no way I'm doing all this. Like you would have to text me directly because there's no way. So lay it in the area of the dry cloth on top. The sock rice heat
out.
It's wet heat that will work through the muscle. Bam. Dry heat pads. I don't have dry heat pads. It will dry your body out. Okay.
Yeah, she said it's like a tube sock filled with uncooked rice. I never heard of it.
Yeah. Last time I used a tube sock, I was like 11. But okay.
Dirty.
Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
The one song that nobody knows that Freeway loves, that everybody would wild out if they realized that the one song that you love, the one song.
Making my way down south. Okay. If I could jump into the sky. Under. That's my joint. Yo.
That joint is so hot. That joint is so fire.
Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah. We the worst rankers, baby. We about to ruin another instant classic. People were like, Mike Shawn, where you been for 60 days? Yo, Aristotle, let's tell her. Straight out of rehab, a crazy alcoholic named Michael. Trying to break this alcoholic cycle. 2 shots, 3 shots, just to start the day. My girl mad, cause I'm even drunk on Sundays. Every day, I'm headed to the liquor store. Take a shower, liquor coming out my pores. People saying, Mike Shawn, you better try and chill. Mind your business, and hand me some Advil. Got a headache, I'm so hungover. Gotta work in the morning, hope I'm sober. DUI, now I'm getting pulled over. Oh Lord, now I'm getting pulled over. Please, sir, step out the car. Hand me your license and recite the alphabet backwards.
Backwards?
Oh! Straight out of rehab, crazy alcoholic up in AA. Say my name out loud, they reply, hey. 60 days in a drug-free clean stay. Cold word, I was on a little vacay. Sharing feelings that I never thought I'd ever say. Grabbing tissue, eyes sweaty, I don't wanna stay. Calling home, yo, let me me talk to my maid. No, for real. Let me talk to my maid. Man up, 12 steps is the game plan. Tell the truth if you really want to beat it, man. No chicks, no drink, pass on the tab. Michael Shawn, and I'm straight out of rehab. We the worst records, baby. We have just ruined another classic song. Michael Shawn, Aristotle, Pluto, Rest Up, Bills Cosby, my man Flip, Make a Badass. Yeah, Michael Shawn, we the worst record. You know what I say? Yeah, yeah. Straight out of rehab.
Don't never stop if you wanna be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
360 so y'all can see everything that gets played, because on IG Live I can get everybody on here, but y'all can't see the music, y'all can't hear the We the Worst records and stuff like that. Download Media Room 360 TV. Today we're celebrating Jay Black's birthday. Get him on here on my IG Live. Everybody, we're celebrating Jay Black's birthday. Sexy Mo is on here. What let me
What else you want to talk about?
Let me get to the milk crate challenge.
Yeah, get to that. That's a good
Now,
one.
we talked about what happened with the drive-by with the milk crate challenge. Now a lady died doing the milk crate challenge in Dallas, died from her injuries. Like she died.
How old was she?
Oh, we don't know. I don't know how old she was, but now a doctor has come out. Now, first of all, people, common sense. Have you seen how people have fallen on this milk cart challenge? And she's come out and said, you guys are going to have injuries that are going to be permanent.
Right.
Like, those falls that you see on IG ain't no regular falls. Those are some brutal, my spine is getting twisted and all types of craziness. Like, I think
I told Jay Black, I said, when you get older, the fall is different. The landing is different. Like,
I'm
literally,
Googling now. The woman didn't die during the milk crate challenge. Police say
but
she was injured.
I'm pretty sure
when
she felt like she was going to die.
Dog, this is we're doing the riskiest thing we've ever done ever for free. Like, nobody does this shit. And you sure she didn't die? Because I saw that she died.
I'm just Google. This is August 25th, so that was yesterday. It looks like Dallas woman didn't die. That's the headline. During the milk crate challenge, police said she was severe. I guess she was really injured. So I don't know if she's dead yet. She may be in critical condition for a while. But either way, it's a story.
If you in your 30s and your 40s and you taking them type of falls, your body feel a whole hell of different the next day.
But when you at the top and you going down, you fall on your head, dog. I don't care if you're 17. Your neck is not supposed. You're not supposed to fall on your head.
Kelly J, thanks, Kelly.
Excuse me, Jay Black. Don't skip over that. Can you bring that back, please?
Kelly J's right there.
No. The one before that.
The one before that. Stupidity at its finest.
No. It's Jay Black. Jay Black know what he doing back there.
Jay Black, your mother said, "Happy birthday."
Oh,
you
my mom's
weighed
watching.
10 pounds and 1 ounce, and you was not a mistake. You was on purpose.
That's a big baby.
First of all,
a
shout out
baby.
to your mother for pushing. Do you know what pushing 10 pounds and 1 ounce out your JJ feel like?
I mean, I know what women feel like when
she's a real MVP.
No, women feel like when I'm in them. So God bless them. Yeah, I want to apologize for the 10 pounds. I'll be
10 pounds. Normally, that's a C-section. So
you sent me something. All right, let me go try to pull it up.
10 pounds.
Listen,
the back of her head was leaking.
I bet falling off a crate at that age.
Yeah.
It don't matter the age, people. If your head hits the cement or the ground from a crate and you hit it, your 17-year-old head is actually more vulnerable than a 30-year-old because your brain, they're saying now they got doctors who saying your brain isn't fully actually developed till you're 30. Which makes sense because I've never, like, the dumbest thing, dumbest things I've ever done in my life was from ages 24 to 29. I've never done dumber things in my life than
I agree.
Like I should be dead. Like I realized that God just happened. God, it wasn't like God decided that I was special. God decided, he pushed me to the side. I said, just keep him alive for no specific reason. Because between the ages of 24 and 29 was probably the most, like, I should have. Yeah.
Well, they say God protects babies and fools.
Yeah, and I was that fool. God, thank you, God.
That's it.
Did you get that picture of you on your first birthday? I
got
you.
it. Thank you.
Oh,
So
Appreciate it.
we need that
Jay
picture.
Black,
We need
the
that picture.
Too
We
bad
need the
Shawnee's not
picture.
here because I'm not doing it.
You know what? Let me tell you something. Don't make
we
this
keep
an
it moving.
extended thing. Don't make this
Back to the creek.
We can revisit this tomorrow. Don't make me get up all the pictures.
Back to the creek.
Hey, Mama Bush, just if you want to know, my email is at Mike Shawn, SHAWN.
Thank you.
The number 1.
Somebody might have lost their life, Mike. We need to finish talking about the milk crate.
At iCloud.
Thank
and that's
you.
for anybody who wants to send me a message, especially Mama Bush. Mike Shawn, SHAWN, the number 1 at iCloud.
Yeah.
And if you would like to say, if you don't want to send that picture, ma'am, if you don't want to send that picture, I totally understand. But if you would like to send it to one of Jay Black and others, to Jay Black's closest friends, if you send it to me, I will distribute it properly. I will definitely at people on that.
Oh, her head is leaking. I'm sorry. Tam, I got to get this video up somehow. The lady legit fell.
I know, in Dallas.
But yeah, in the blood, she's laid out.
Yes.
And then the blood literally just started trickling down.
Yes.
Mounds and mounds of blood.
And I hate to say it, that's how in high school, that's how my best friend died. His head hit the cement, his head busted open, then all of a sudden he had trauma in his brain and they couldn't diagnose the headaches that he was getting. I'm telling you, we have to move on from this challenge, y'all. We need a simple challenge. Like, let's make a challenge called compliment somebody. Like, no climbing milk crates. Just go up to somebody and says, I think what you have on is amazing. So if you fall down the milk crate challenge and call into, dog, we're not doing this, Mark. You want to play too much. Everything ain't a game, Mark.
Oh,
God. David Burns said when Jay Black's mother pushed him out her stomach, he probably cut the umbilical cord and went to get out to the world quicker. Probably.
Oh, God.
Probably.
Yeah, lady broke her arm falling. What about the lady that broke her arm falling?
No.
Yeah. Tam sent me all this stuff, but Shawnee's our video queen and usually can upload these. Let me try to see if I can do the share screen. I'm gonna figure it out while y'all
absolutely. I don't.
This is nasty.
This is the thing about us. This is the thing about us. We create these inventive challenges based on what people on the block have access to.
Right.
And there's this super creative stuff that we do, even though it's super dangerous. What kills me is not just white people, but any middle class kid or adult that has now gathered up milk crates. The reason why this challenge was created is because the economic system and the limitations that people have to entertain themselves in these, and all of us have. My family in the Bronx, we would create things and have games that we would play that I think about it now, and I would go, these games were so dangerous. I didn't even know these games. So, but you dumbasses who literally have access to be able to go, what's the place where they do the golfing with they
country clubs?
No, the golf where everybody goes. It's
Top Golf.
Top Golf,
which is very expensive, by the way.
If you got the resources to go to Top Golf, why the hell are you risking your life going up some 99-cent milk crates? Like, you can go to Top Golf. You can, if you have the resources to go to Dave & Buster's. Why are you using the most prehistoric way to entertain yourself?
And remember, some of these games were created by using crackheads.
Yes,
to entertain.
Dog.
Like, don't get it twisted.
There's another disgusting challenge now, and I don't know if y'all saw it, where they're grabbing a crackhead and they're tossing him to see how far they can toss him. Dude.
It's
like,
all
literally
fun games. It's all shits and giggles until one of them crackheads turn around and beat you up.
Yes, but the crackhead is doing it because they're paying him to get tossed. And I'm like,
because they'll do anything to get high.
I'm like, he's a human being. Instagram ain't take that off.
Right.
Instagram was cool
Is
with
it
that.
even censored? You know, because
No,
sometimes Instagram blur. It wasn't blurred out.
It wasn't even blurred
It
out.
wasn't blurred out.
I was just scrolling, and all of a sudden I was like, "Why are they grabbing this old black dude and tossing him?" And I was like, "Oh, the crackhead challenge, a new challenge." Yes, it is sexy mo Top Golf. What? All right, let me get back to my point. If you have activities, the reason why people in the hood are doing this is because they don't have access to activities where you could just spend some random money on some expensive ass Top Golf. Like, I've been to Top Golf, super fun, but damn, it's expensive. So Top Golf, Dave and Buster's, stuff of that nature. Even Six Flags. I went to Six Flags with the kids, amazing. But guess what? God happened to bless me to be able to have that money to spend. But I'm not doing a milk crate challenge with my kids. Like, what is we doing? And I did say, what is we?
It's irresponsible. Like, we look at all of the stuff on social media, but to let your kid know, oh yeah, like you hyping your kid up to do the damn milk crate challenge, that's dumb.
Was it Webby? Now his son was grown. Webby, Webby. I think it's Webby. He came out of jail.
Yeah, it's Webby.
He came out of jail, and now his son is grown. So let's be clear, his son is a grown ass, probably like 18, 19. So he's grown. He's not a kid. Webby had $200,000 at the end of the milk crate.
Oh, he was out there betting?
And he said, if you get over the milk crate, you get this 200,000. Okay. See, it's different.
I saw Boosie saying like 1,000. He was on there saying, hey, I'll give you 1,000. Anybody to make it over. Go ahead.
Now, the only thing that was good is that Webby literally coached his son during the whole thing. So it was kind of weird because you're like, it was good to see a father being like, keep you balanced. It was.
Being involved in his life.
It was. It really was. Because he was like, keep your balance, focus.
No.
And he just said, he said it. He said, center it. And then when he got to the top of the pyramid, he was like, all right, we gotta breathe. I was touched. I really was. I was like, and the kid made it. And he got through 200,000. And he was like, go get the money. Like, he was like, go get the money. He got the money and everything like that. All right, the crate challenge is still stupid. Sometimes it has some good moments. So I created this metaphor. Right? For the milk crate challenge as I was watching it. And I realized it was almost like a metaphor for life. It seems like, and tell me if I'm wrong before I spread this metaphor around. It seems like the beginning stages of getting up to the top seem to be the easiest. The first 2 or 3 crates seem like the easiest ones. And when you get to the top, it seems like that's when things get super shaky. And now you got to rebalance, right? So you're at the top. Seems like you got there easily. The hardest part is getting down and dealing with the lows of the milk crate. And to me, that was life in general. It's easy when you popping. The hardest part is when you get through the lows. Can you really get through those low parts and keep it moving? And ladies and gentlemen, that is my metaphor for the milk crate challenge.
Let me see if I can share this screen. Let's see.
Thank you so much.
You did good.
Jay was just trying to share something because Shawnee does this so much better than him. But happy birthday, Jay Black.
But happy birthday, Jay.
But that is my metaphor for the milk crate challenge. The lows are the hardest part. Because you get shaky when you get high. So shout out to everybody in the milk crate. They're like,
I couldn't get back on your live. So.
Oh no, you can't. I had to recharge my I had to recharge everything because my battery, my phone, because I got to get a new phone. Like nothing's working on my phone, so I got to get a new phone this week and make that happen. There was something else. What there was something else I wanted to talk about, the milk crate, and there was something else that we needed to talk about. And I don't have my paper with me. What is this? What are we doing? What is this? What was that, Jay?
No, nothing. No. That was something Kathy said about you remember you did the little bug excerpt?
Yeah.
She had said something over about the bugs. That ain't
Kathy, Kathy with her facts to back to facts. She went and researched and sent over some information to help you with them bugs in the back of your yard. She wanted to help you out with your bug graveyard in the back of your home.
All they said is that you can kill them with the dishwashing soap. And now I went to the white people. I walked my dog and I went to the white people. I saw what the white people were doing. And the white people taped all their trees and tape so that it's kind of nasty, but all the bugs get stuck to the tape. But then you got to untape them. You got to
It ain't-
untape. I'm not doing that with bug. I don't do that. I don't do the bug. But then one guy had, so we got the spray. Stacy got the spray and she sprayed everything up. And I
Ortho
don't,
Defense.
yeah, and I don't know what she got. She got something from Home Depot. I'm not built for that. Like, honestly,
So what? You sent Stacy out there to deal with bugs?
she decided to. She went out there and her and her mom. I was like, go ahead. I said, go ahead, knock that out. I mean, that's what y'all. Honestly, what we should have done is just called the exterminators and just have them spray all the outside. Oh, this is the milk crate tragedy.
You can see that? All right.
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Oh my God! And on concrete?
No. She's dead. Go ahead.
But
Go
you
ahead.
can't hear it though,
No,
right?
we can't hear it. You're not Shawnee.
All right. Well, hey, you know what? You can do a play-by-play when she fall and collapse.
All right,
As long as you can see what's going.
Oh my God!
Jesus.
That is my commentary. Jesus.
Let's go a little closer.
I mean,
she fell hard.
Oh God. This. Oh God.
Jesus.
That's good because there's a lot of F-bombs going on right now.
Oh
Now watch her head. Just watch her head. Watch you see the blood coming from her head.
Oh my God.
You see that? There's blood just leaking.
Nobody tried to catch her.
Jesus.
Oh God, Lee.
And that's all blood right here, just leaking from her head. She's stretched out. She's laid out.
Oh.
So here, because everybody thinks it's funny, until somebody gets hurt. Why? And then they not even in the grass, so it was nothing to break her fall, nothing no cushion, no nothing.
Jesus.
Sheesh. That's all you can say. Sheesh. Bless her heart. So what happened to her?
I ain't getting none of those other comments.
Damn.
What do you mean? What happened to her?
No, I'm saying did she survive? Did she? What was the outcome?
They said
I know you were looking for it.
They said she didn't die just yet, but hey, I don't know.
Oh God.
I don't
Billy
know.
J says happy birthday, Jay Black. Oh man. That is I heard about the bugs on the news. Yeah, the bugs are crazy. Untape it. I'm not untaping it. What can we can't hear it.
Well,
You're
it's
not
good.
Tam said we can't hear it. You're not showing it.
It wasn't nothing but a bunch of F-bombs. So we got kids that watch. People got kids in their cars. We don't want to play all the curse words. So I just wanted the visual. I just wanted y'all to see
Access said the
visual.
ground broke her fall. Dog, we gotta,
literally.
She bounced off the ground.
No, we gotta stop. We gotta stop. Like it has to stop. Like I made a post on saying I wanted to do it, but I was being funny. We gotta stop, y'all. Like enough's enough. Jesus, look at this lady. What are we doing? Watch this fall, y'all. How are we watching this? This is so disturbing. Look at this disturbing. All right, she's at the top. I told you the top of the milk crates is the most dangerous, and now she's trying to actually
lose a balance. She about to.
Oh Jesus!
That was the back of her head.
Oh,
that was the back of her head.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Laid out. That's real. And everybody just stood there and watched, by the way.
And,
I mean, I
wouldn't taping, nobody had went to support her head. Nobody went to like
oh, it's a cold world, y'all. Oh man, folks listen, y'all. We are like it don't matter what it is. Like we will take it to
Marcus.
Oh damn.
Mm-hmm. The groundbreaker fall, like Action said earlier. Yeah. That's real. But hey, keep on doing them challenges. Mike said he's going to do it,
and y'all know I'm not.
Mike ain't doing that. Mike ain't doing that.
But the problem is, like, I'll joke about it, and then I realize that we don't have, like, a lot of people who watch the post don't have the intellectual, common sense wherewithal to be like, he's playing. I'm playing. I'm not getting on milk crates unless Somebody is paying me. I'm not doing this just so I can get likes. I'm not getting on dog.
Right.
I had a bad enough time going to Six Flags with my daughter doing roller coasters that are inspected. I'm not getting on some milk crate. It's not like the ice bucket challenge. Yeah, the ice bucket challenge. At least we were putting money to something, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? At least there was something.
No,
I'm giving her a 7, not a full 10, because she didn't complete the full flip.
I
ain't playing with you.
am done with you, action.
But you know what's funny? This is what I always say. If you do something that dumb, there should be a rule. If you take part in something that is that dumb, don't get mad when I joke about you. I don't care what happened to you afterwards.
How much you want to bet the insurance company is going to put out a disclaimer? If you get hurt doing the crate challenge, we ain't covering you.
Yeah, but there's no who would they sue? Like, who would be liable? Like, you just randomly.
No, I'm saying like health insurance. Like, don't come through the emergency room trying to swipe your health insurance card. If you did the milk crate, we ain't covering those injuries.
Yeah, I hate the profile. I got a funny feeling that chick didn't have health insurance.
You are profiling. She might have government assistant help. You don't know.
She might not got a PPO, but she got an HMO.
No, I got a funny feeling she did not fill out all that paperwork.
You're wrong, Mike. She might.
I know. I just got a funny feeling she didn't fill out the paperwork to get the. You know, there's a lot of. You know, when you're unemployed, there's a lot of stuff that you got to fill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to fill out a lot of stuff to get
to. Might even follow through all the details.
I got this funny.
She ain't hissing at the end.
No, if she had time late at night to jump on some milk crates, I got a funny feeling she was not gonna sit at home.
Listen,
just
stereotyping, Michael Shawn.
I just did.
Wait.
Billy J said she died. Second video.
So there's a second video.
No, the news story. I didn't look at the second. Let me go look at the second video. Well, I don't want to see nobody dying. No, I don't know if we want to.
No, I thought she died. She didn't even have Obamacare. I thought. Listen,
Obamacare.
That's because the last president made sure we got rid of that. Don't go there, action.
And maybe she was high. I don't know. Like, maybe she was high. Listen, people. That's another reason why you shouldn't do stuff like this.
I mean, first of all, they weren't in the grass. They were on a concrete.
Yeah. But you like when she had
at night.
Yeah, but when she has the funeral. And the pastor has to do the eulogy and has to say how it happened. Like, it's hard to really tear up.
How do you eulogize somebody from the egg crate challenge? That
is horrible.
She made it to the top.
Oh my God! What something else we were supposed to talk about? And I'm forgetting that because I can't find my paper. There was something else that went on. What else? COVID milk crate challenge. I think we really just got to slow that down because that.
Not slow it down. Just stop. Like, stop the shenanigans.
Yeah, it's okay to stop it, y'all. It's okay, you know, or to bring it down a level. Like Rick Ross has his he did the champagne, the cases of Bel Air or whatever that thing is.
Right.
He did a whole milk crate thing with the Bel Air. Oh, what is this? Oh, Jay Black. Don't just randomly show something crazy.
See, we can definitely tell that you are not Shawnee.
You're not Shawnee. You're just freestyling. Oh, wow, that poor lady.
He said the second video showed that she died. I was just trying to see if she was dead.
God.
I don't know if she's really gone. But it just looked like she just wasn't moving.
Oh, it's like she was breathing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, you know, our healthcare people have enough to deal with COVID, and now they got to come and deal with people on the scene.
That lady,
the damn crate challenge.
Here go action at the funeral. The crates took my baby. I'm not playing with you.
Laughing. Action. I'm not
playing.
And I'm not laughing at that. I'm not.
And you know what? And all right, I'll be serious. My worst fear, because I have bad luck when it comes to stuff that happens to me and people don't believe it. The worst fear is that I die off of some dumb shit. Like really, like on something that y'all can't even talk about without giggling. I don't want. If she's not dead, she probably brain dead.
Maybe some brain damage. She could have. Yeah,
Michael Shawn, I'm telling you right now, if you do some dumb ish, and you die, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm
just saying.
Hold up, I took medication. I was taking pills in the bathroom in Texas, right? I was at the apartment, and I choked on one of the pills.
Mm.
Right.
We go horse pills. Good.
And as I'm choking, I'm going, this is what I'm talking about.
Not like this.
Not like this, Lord.
Not like
I
this.
said,
God, don't let me
and
leave here like this.
I literally choked. I grabbed my throat and I started massaging it and put my hands all the way down and started popping myself to get this pill out. Because I'd be damned if everybody's going to gather at my funeral because I choked off a Tylenol.
He went to
I
the
was like,
other room because
I'm
the
not.
Tylenol got caught in his
I
throat.
said, no. I don't need nobody being there like until his last day he wouldn't swallow. Like I was dog. I really, and I was like, yo, that's really the danger of living by yourself out here because you choke. I'm not dying off of this. I refuse. That day I fought death.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not. I said, this is not happening. I'm coughing this up one way or another. But the great thing to actually, come on, man.
And
Shit.
the percent, the success percent of you even accomplishing getting to the top and hitting that next step down is like slim to none.
Yep.
All right, we got like 20. We got like 20 minutes, so we can get you some stories if you like.
I don't have my stories in front of me. Mo
was the
he's
stories.
talking about. Up next.
There was something else. There was something else before Mo gets into stories that we don't know they're true.
Dale Curry. Well, she may talk about that.
Can we please? Yes. Mo, start with the Dale Curry and the. Oh, let me do the intro. We don't know if they're true, but they are alleged. And this is allegedly with Sexy Mo. And this is where we need to shoom allegedly with Sexy Mo. Joe.
Yeah, but since Shawnee not here, I don't get all the bells and whistles.
No, we don't. We got to get an intro. I gotta build you. We got to build an intro.
Well, I had an old intro. I had one with Nas on it. I had one with a couple of artists on it. You gotta find that.
Where we gonna find it? Who got it?
Maybe J Ski.
It was like 2002. Like, what are you talking about?
J Ski.
Hell,
Fearless got it. I don't know. So yes, Michael Shawn getting into Steph Curry parents. Yeah, I reported yesterday that they're getting a divorce. And so what a lot of people don't realize is that they've been living separately since March of 2020, right at the onset of COVID. And so she's the one that filed for divorce. And of course, now it's getting messy boots because he is saying, oh, she's calling me a cheater. Well, she cheated with this rich white man. And, she's countering it with, I'm not cheating with a rich white man. I'm not living with someone else. And the only reason why I don't live in a house with Dell is because he won't allow me to live there. Now, Dell knows that if he goes to court, or when they go to court, that if he can prove that there was some type of, outside marital affair or whatever, it lessens her chances of getting alimony.
I read that she's already living with the person, but
they've been separated out of the marital home since March of 2020.
Besides all that, why are y'all embarrassing Steph and Seth Curry? Why are y'all embarrassing him? Both of them, both the brothers. They're both elite players. Obviously, we know Steph Curry more than we know Seth, but Seth is an amazing shooter. He actually has a better shooting percentage than Steph. But we know Steph Curry. Why are you embarrassing them, y'all?
Why can't was it $215 million contract, Mike?
Yeah, why can't y'all shut up and handle this and not put this out there? Like, dog, like what? This is what I mean. Del Curry played in the NBA, but was never super famous.
But he had hoes.
Yeah, obviously
he had hoes, obviously, because she said all throughout their marriage. And they were married since '88. She said, all throughout the marriage, he had.
But we should know. But we should know this. Your son is a superstar.
NBA, every NBA husband cheats.
Mo.
It obviously looks like his wife cheated, according to what Dell's saying.
Well, that's his counter. That's after she took him to court and filed for the divorce papers.
Y'all missing the point. Why are you not being a grown ass adults and keeping this to yourself and just ending the marriage and saying we just
whatever the term. We just can't be
amicable. What?
Yeah.
Irreconcilable differences.
Irreconcilable differences.
Yeah.
Why are you putting this dirty laundry and your son is super effing famous?
Scorn women, Mike.
Dog, this is not supposed to be. Listen, we're done. We both got even more. My point was, even though Dell was in the NBA, he's never been as famous as he is now, being Steph's father.
Oh, absolutely.
Sonya, you've never been famous, period. Now you got over 100,000 followers on Instagram because you're Steph's mother.
Yeah, I agree.
So now you guys really don't know how to act because y'all both gassed up living off of Steph. Chill. All y'all got to do, y'all want to go run the streets? That's cool. Y'all could have had a divorce by now and just went your separate ways and nobody had to know this. You don't have to be on TMZ, Baller Alert, or nothing. We just don't want to be together anymore. That's all. Do you know how childish you are, first of all, Sonya Curry, to actually try and put something on him for cheating when you know you're never going to need a dime in your life?
Well, here, I mean, and to your point, Michael Shawn, I don't think that anyone would have known had they, I mean, of course, it's when you file for divorce, it's public record, right? But I don't think anyone would have known the particulars because we didn't when it first came out until people started speaking, until Dell said, well, she was with this white man and he was rich and she was cheating with him and she living with this man. He just jumped in and spilled all the tea.
Mo, that's what I just said. Why
I know,
y'all?
that's what I agree.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Why y'all talk? All y'all got to do is get divorced. Go your separate ways. The kids is grown ass men.
Right.
Y'all embarrassing because you know why? Because y'all getting gassed off the celebrity. Oh, he cheated with so and so. No, but she cheated first. What are y'all talking about? Just go. Go already.
His money too.
Well, he has to defend himself at this point and have to talk about her dating a white man and cheating with the white guy.
They have attorneys. They have. I mean, Gary Owens hasn't. Gary Owens is in a messy divorce, and he hasn't said anything about Kenya. Kenya was, I mean, so.
Yeah, but why is she going? Like, really? You're gonna go for alimony? Like, really? Like, this is what I'm talking about.
So it doesn't even say that she is asking for alimony.
No,
but what it does say is that in his mind, this is what covers him and protects him if she does have to come after him.
Oh, you got once again, y'all don't agree with my vasectomy law, y'all. And once again, I go back to this. If the rules were whatever we come in with the day we get married is what we leave with, none of this would be a problem.
They were married 33 years. She contributed to something, right? Though.
All I'm saying is, if the law was, listen, whatever you come in with, you leave with, but here's a little amendment to it. If you guys have one account that you put money into, y'all can split that. Let's make this very clear. If you want to be married forever, then be married forever. But don't think you're getting anything. But this is the embarrassing part. Y'all both rich. Both your sons.
Oh yes, they'll take care of them. Make sure they.
And I'm sure more is going to come out.
She deserves something, Mike. Even though what she's saying is they still deserve something after 30 years.
They don't deserve shit.
No, right.
Her kid, everybody is rich.
He was a first round draft pick in 1986. So he came in the league in first round in 86. How many years ago was that? Is that
They've been married since 88. So that's like 35 years ago.
So he was already in. He came in with his money. He got his contract. He got his rookie contract. So he came in paid.
Who are you talking about? Dell Curry?
Yeah, he got signed in 86, whatever his contract was for.
First of all, he didn't come in paid. Dell Curry did not come in paid until he wasn't a high first round draft pick.
He was pick number 15.
That they still weren't getting paid like that in the 80s, y'all.
What was his contract? What was his rookie contract?
I'll say he might have got $2 million.
Rookie contract. You say maybe $2 million. Position 19. Oh, that's his total. Total own earnings is $32 million.
For how many years?
Which is good.
Total earnings was it started off with 19 million, ended 32 overall. I'm trying to see his first deal. 2.1 million.
Like,
Yeah, about 2. He's right, Mike.
Yeah, so they're saying 2.1 was his what he got.
which means you came home with 1 million, and that after you paid your agent, you came home with like 800,000, which is good. That's great. All I'm saying is, everybody, when people say people deserve, you don't deserve anything when everybody's rich. Everybody's rich. Everybody. Now you want to take alimony from the dude because he cheated?
It doesn't say that she's seeking alimony, but when they go to court, he is scared that she's going to get alimony, and so that's why he's creating this narrative of, hey, wait, she's cheating. She cheated.
They both cheated.
They both cheated. She got sick of him cheating, and she got him back. Now y'all stuck it out for 30 years. Y'all had some great kids. Y'all
Amazing
beat
kids.
Amazing.
Uh-oh, you're about to get our nurse practitioner upset, Mike. We just got her, Mike. She only missed it one day.
She doesn't deserve anything but taking care of home and
Mike.
kids and dealing with his infidelity. Come on, Mike. She deserves what? Because nannies came home. Because she had a gang of nannies that were taking care of her kids, and she got cheated on by an NBA ball player. Is that messed up? Yes, it is. You're rich. You don't get no extra for it.
There goes our expert for Wellness Wednesdays.
Any medical professionals out there want to be on the show for Wellness Wednesdays?
30 years. Wait a second. 30 years later. 30 years later, you want to come back and say he cheated on me in the 80s.
She don't leave us.
Don't leave us. We like you.
Mike sometimes
30
is
years later.
He's not mad. He's just passionate.
30 years later.
He's passionate.
Yeah, he's not mad. He's just
you're gonna go to court.
Passionate.
This is what kills me. You're gonna go to court and everybody's rich. Everybody in this scenario is rich. Why are y'all wasting the courts?
Ooh, Mike. Okay, yeah, that's right. She said, "Mike, don't scare me."
She's solid. Okay, we got
I love her. I love that she's solid, but she's wrong. You can be solid and wrong. My thing is, people, we're not sure she's gonna go for alimony, but there's a chance. My thing is, why are you wasting the court system's time when between your family, between your two sons, you and your husband? The family probably has close to $600 million. Why are you putting the family business out here for this?
Okay, the Kardashians don't do that. I see what you're saying.
Well, they don't have to.
And neither do the Currys. Like, my thing is like, y'all don't like each other? And why? And you know who has the answer for all this? You know who has the answer for all this? Steph Curry.
Steph Curry.
He's the one who's got to answer all the questions.
The current biggest name, from the family,
And now it's gonna be awkward because when they show the clip when Steph hits like 12 3-pointers in a row, when she's solid and wrong.
Mike Shawn, she's quoting you back,
and I love her. But this now it's gonna be awkward because now every time Steph would go in, they would take the camera angle and show the family. So now they gotta have two different cameras. Because now dad gonna have a new bad young chick. She gonna have a new dude. And now they gotta show two different clips of everything. Y'all should have just stayed together.
And they may be asking Steph, you and Aisha is married. Do you guys have a prenup? If you guys break it, they're gonna be asking him and his wife, Steph and his wife some questions.
Dude, that's why Aisha, I give her credit. She be in Steph's neck because she know his daddy.
She be right here.
That's why.
Right here.
She know what his daddy
with everything. Her and the kids. She
know his daddy. So Mike, if you rich and you win the lottery and you gonna leave, it's because you already got money. So Mike, if you're rich and you win the lottery and you're gonna leave, it's because you already.
Are you going to leave because you got the money? Are you going to leave?
But I'm saying they've been together for 30 years, so they both have money. Okay, if I got $30 million and me and Stacey break up, Stacey knows for a fact she ain't never gonna work a day in her life. She ain't got to go to a judge. She ain't got to go to court. She ain't got to say nothing. She knows she ain't never gonna work a day in her life forever if I got the financial means. So there's no reason to put this out in the public, no matter what happens. That's all I'm saying. It can be all so clean.
You didn't hear about Jeff Bezos and his divorce and cheating, and he shut it down quickly. I guess they trying to say he did cheat.
No,
she
he
did
did.
say, he
Yes.
did with the other lady.
Yes.
And guess what? And he laced her with like, I think it was some outrageous amount of money. And you know what she did? She went about her way and said, you know what? God bless. Yeah, God bless.
Enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy your life.
I don't care who you
Take-
are. If you're gonna give me a few $1 million, break my heart. Like, please break my heart. Please, just break my heart.
Listen,
Break my heart.
I'll get the girl, whoever you taking to the moon. I'll get her a moon suit with some of the money. I'll let you be on your way.
And he paid her too. Yeah, he paid.
Yes.
He paid her too because he's worth $300 billion. Now that's different. If you with somebody's worth $300 billion, like, yo, just cut me off. So he broke her off. It wasn't no crazy like craziness. Like nobody cares. Like we for some reason we get so caught in our feelings that even though financially we straight, we get so caught in our feelings trying to checkmate the other person. Oh, I'm gonna show everybody who you really were. For what?
But isn't a lot of times, and I'm not saying all the time, but isn't that the whole thing when it's a messy divorce? It's like, how am I going to stick it to the other person? Especially when it gets messy, or if there was infidelity, or if it was just, you know what?
I just want a clean separation, just clean, no drama.
That's it. Like, listen. Now, if you gonna leave, I'm gonna say, I'll say this, and I gotta end this IG live, but I'll say this: if you trying to leave a person broke, then things got to get messy. Like, if you really trying to be that slimy dude that's really trying to put her on some old, like, go back to your no.
What do you mean by leave her broke? What do you mean?
Like I can't leave you broke and I'm filthy rich. Like I can't.
You saying she deserves something?
Yeah, like I get it. I'm saying in this case, they've been together for 30 years. Everybody's financially good. Like what you're doing now is out of spite. You're never going to need anything. That's when there was somebody else we were talking about where I was like, you're not going to need anything. And y'all fighting over, I think the first thing was a Kanye and Kim. So I said, y'all better not go to court and try and fight. Y'all better not go to court. Y'all better not waste a judge's time when y'all both damn near billionaires. Like, come on. Like, just.
Well, you know, they not.
So they didn't.
Yeah.
But if they're broke, you're saying, but why wouldn't the wife or the husband, whoever's the opposite of the breadwinner, have figured out something to generate their own wealth on their own?
If I hemmed you up, if I manipulated you and it was like, you stay home and you take care of the kids, and then I go make this $50-60 million, you deserve, like, that ain't fair at that point. Like, even, but my thing is like, in the law, like, that's why my new law would work so that everybody would know the minute you get into this marriage, don't be thinking that make-believe stuff, the money he make is ours and the money I make is ours. Like, that is good.
But some men sell women or their spouse that dream of, look, don't worry about it. Quit your job. You don't gotta work. I got us. They start using those double terms, us, we. We at the top, we're doing this. And so, I mean, to that point, Mike, I understand where you're coming from, but what about a man that sells a woman or their spouse that dream or that whole scenario?
If you bought the dream, you don't get the money back on a car that you bought that doesn't run.
So you saying that I need to look at men like lion-ass car salesmen?
You better, if y'all getting married, listen, I didn't agree with you, nurse. What I said was, in that particular case with the Currys, she don't deserve nothing except she's already got everything.
Oh, because she's not broke.
Like I'm saying,
How
if a dude,
know that, though? We don't know if she broke.
Well,
I mean, we know her son is a multimillionaire. Her sons are rich.
And then you don't know if she treated her marriage or if he treated their marriage like a business exchange. I did X, Y, and Z to make sure that this business ran, and now that we're severing business ties, both of us got to make sure that we walk away feeling good about the separation. So in comes compensation.
And that's why, if y'all would just listen to me, but y'all don't like the harshness of it. When you get married, the agreement is you leave with what you came with, and I leave with what I came with. So if you happen to make more money than me, so we ain't got to go through all this. So now it really gives people an idea of, do I really want to get married? Now you got to rethink, am I marrying this dude or marrying this woman for her potential because I really want to be with her. Then it changes everything.
Nivea gave up her deal. Nivea gave up her career because Lil Wayne told her, "I got you."
And he was probably very persuasive. He probably said, "I just want you to be this. I need you to be. I need you to
more
do
laundry mat.
It can't be two superstars in the house. I need you to do
First
this."
of all, she was never going to be a superstar.
You know what I mean? We can't have two artists in the house. I need you to be my woman.
And he's still paying her. She's good. Nivea ain't driving Uber.
That's not what she's saying.
As she says it every time she does a post, as she says it from the comfort of her own home. But once again, this is why my law makes sense. If Nivea married into the law that I had, she would have known she can't get none of Lil Wayne's money. So she now has to decide, do I keep working? Should I keep working? When Lil Wayne tries to sell her that bag of goods, she can go, no, dog.
Don't worry about it, Keith.
You see, R. Kelly. I swear, and R. Kelly did the track. Nivea, Laundromat was popping, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody was popping. But if Nivea would have had the rules to the law, she would have known I got to keep recording music, Lil Wayne, because if we don't work out, guess what? I'm not getting none of your money and I won't get a paycheck. And then Lil Wayne said, well, I will give you it. Okay, well then sign this paper to amend the law and just say that you're going to pay me this.
Yeah, a lot of times in love, you don't think about signing the paperwork. You just want to believe the person that you with.
And my law would take that out of your hands so y'all don't fall for the nonsense. That's all.
Yeah.
You was rocking to that mic back then.
That was a vibe.
Can we all all right, you know what? Can I say two things? Can I say R. Kelly is gifted, but can we agree that 60% of R. Kelly songs all sound alike?
Well, it's kind of like his stamp. So you know a heat maker.
Pharrell got
Pharrell got a sound. Motown sound. Philadelphia has the Philly sound.
Oh, crap.
Everybody has that little.
No. Oh, Jay got to get out of here.
Well, we got to end the show unless Well, yeah, go ahead, rapper. You got another minute. We got 1 minute, but yeah, we got.
Can we agree that? Come on, there's a lot of R. Kelly songs that they're kind of different.
75%.
They're just saying it.
All right.
And I was going to say another thing, but I don't want to get everybody down my throat because nobody wants to admit this. And there are certain artists that are legendary, that are iconic, and then you go back and listen to their songs. They're good, but there are a lot of boring ass songs. I'm not going to say the
name one artist. No name, and then we're in on that note. Come on, go ahead. You tough.
No.
What's one artist that got a boring song that was a hit?
In the name of J Black's birthday, just give us one.
Oh, you one. What you got? Yeah, exactly. Just leave it alone, Mike.
I just listened because somebody celebrated a birthday, and I went to listen to a bunch of songs by this artist.
Stevie Wonder singing "Happy Birthday." What did you say?
Oh, first of all, let's Stevie Wonder real quick. Don't you think Martin Luther King gets pissed off that we jacked his song to celebrate everybody's birthday, and Martin Luther King is somewhere in heaven saying y'all ain't do nothing. All y'all did was celebrate a birthday. There's some songs that there's an artist that they're like two songs, but there are a lot of songs that are just
mediocre,
that are boring. But y'all love them.
Tim said name them, and then I can hit this outro, and you can do your close. I can make it to my dentist appointment, and let's go. Let me hear the name. Let's go.
I'm not. I just listened to a bunch of. I listened to a bunch of songs, and I was just like, these songs just linger and go on and on and on. And by the second verse, you're just like, okay, but y'all love them, and I love them. I like them too. I just started reading.
Who you could possibly be talking about right now?
I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm not. You know.
He done already almost lost our nurse secretion. His left.
The nurse is solid.
Yeah.
He's solid.
As a rock.
The nurse is solid. Unlike, the nurse is solid. You quit? Yeah.
Oh,
because y'all won't be honest, because y'all will be so sensitive that everybody
just
won't
say it, because I'm curious.
Like
and we'll talk about it in depth tomorrow. Just give it. Who's the artist? I want to listen to some songs today.
I love this person, but Aaliyah got some boring ass songs.
Not a day after the anniversary of her
Wait a
That's
second.
Michael
See?
Shawn.
And this is why I didn't want to say anything. See? That's why I didn't want to say nothing.
Rock the Boat was born.
AJ number.
That was born.
I just
I'm about to pull up Aaliyah's cat. I'm drawing a blank. I know.
But there are other songs that I think changed where I was like, wow. But I think R. Kelly had an influence on it because R. Kelly to me has a gang of boring songs.
Are you that somebody? Tell me that somebody.
I mean, there's a
no, that song was dope.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there was a tempo where every song was the same
Try
tempo.
again. With the Timbaland beat. Try again.
Touch yourself up and try again.
Yeah, that's when things changed. But I was like,
If
in the
your
beginning,
girl only knew that was born.
Yeah,
that was boring. After you got
that boring. That was a bop.
That was a listen to that 3-minute song. Speaking on the last concert, Candy Burris made her husband sign a prenup, and he hesitated.
That was pressure from Mama
all
Joyce.
the way up to hours before the wedding. She wasn't having it.
Pressure, Kathy, from Mama Joyce.
I love Aaliyah, y'all. Don't twist this.
One in
I
a
love
million,
Aaliyah.
4 pages. Missing You, Hot Like Fire.
Listen, I can listen to all them tracks.
But I gotta go. I'm sorry. All right, Mike, I'll let you wrap up. We're gonna talk more about boring artists, though.
When y'all listen, like y'all are listening, like they're dope songs, but listen to the whole song in your car, and you'll be like, "Wow, this song just kept going." But listen, this is why I didn't want to say nothing. Y'all want this is exactly why. This is exactly why. This is the song.
I don't know why you said that.
No, I like if this girl only knew. If this girl only knew. But if you listen to the song, it's the same tempo for like the first 6 songs that she put out. And it's because R. Kelly did the same thing with his career. He put the same damn song out, song after song after song. But okay, what was the other thing we wanted to say? But happy birthday to Jay Black.
Tomorrow we got is Friday, so Dr. Aaron Smith tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And shout to our nurse for being stylish.
Yes, we love you.
Thank you, Squeezer. And Candy Burris, she deserved to make that dude sign a prenup. She did exactly what she should have done. I'm not going to if I got married again and I was popping, and we just met 8 months ago, you gotta be kidding me. I wouldn't even touch you without a prenup. At all. Like, you gotta be kidding. You know how hurt I'd be that I just met you and we've been together for 2 years and you get like $10 million from me? Jesus, I might kill myself. All right.
Oh, boy.
Let's wrap it up. Happy birthday, Jay Black.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. It was fun.
Well, it's still Virgo season, so don't think that this is the only day that we're going to be messing with you about your birthday.
And Sexy Mo's birthday is September 15th, so we got to remember that. All right, let me, for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that is guaranteed. You will celebrate your birthday once a year. Fight for every single thing. You fight for parking spots and everything else. Fight for your happiness. Don't let nobody steal it. I'm an Aaliyah fan, y'all. I'm just saying the first 4 or 5 songs were the same tempo. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.